Here we go. Did it go through for everybody? Everybody heard the countdown? That was a weird start. All right, well, welcome everyone. So we're joining back up. Been 2 weeks since our last session, and we have Sirenscape running. We are running the Starship sound pack for that, using the VTT Fantasy Grounds for our gameplay, and Talk Studio is our platform for streaming, which I've been pretty happy with since it is actually not overtly technical. It's easy. It's not like Streamlabs, the actual desktop. So with the crew tonight, Nate is out, still gone for the holidays, so we'll be playing with 5. So Nate's character will probably just be staying with the ship. We ended the last session planet side on the system of Walston, our destination. I shared the computer information between sessions, so anybody read it, feel free to use any of that information tonight, as if you knew it and your character knows it. It's all good. What else do I want to open with on this? I think that's really about it. So no Cyrus. His character shows in Fantasy Grounds, but you can see it's kind of ghosted. It's just the character is unclaimed for the session. So what do we want to fill in? Do you guys want to fill in some gaps on why we're here? Make sure we're all on the same page of why we're here tonight, what we're here to do on Walston. I think that's important to keep the story on track. I'd like to hear it from you guys. I know what it is, but I also know things you don't know, so it's better that I don't try to explain it.
We were hired by a contact or ally or person or associate of the Scout, which I think is Nate, right? So, is he the Scout, or is it Corbin?
Yeah, it's Corbin. Yeah.
Okay, so Corbin. It was Corbin's contact. Was paying us to go a couple systems over to Walston to find a lost scout ship and get rid of it. And they don't really care what we do with it. Just they don't want to leave it there for the locals to find and get into. And they are reimbursing us for fuel and life support to go there and come back. And I think that's the job we've been given. If I missed anything, details that anyone wants to go into, let me know. We have traveled did we make it to Walston? I think we did, right?
Yeah, last session we ended in the system of Walston, and that's where we just ended it. And we still have to go planet side. We haven't given you any descriptions. There's going to be some information that you'll pick up on sensors as you approach the planet.
Okay.
That's important for you guys to know. But
okay.
Anything else? Anybody want to fill in anything else that you think is pertinent?
So far, we've taken some freight, we've taken some mail, and we have a couple of high passengers. Were they coming here, or were they going to the last place?
I believe. Well, I don't know about the passengers. I know you still have to unload stuff here. We could certainly do that at the end of the session. We can negotiate before you leave to do all the trading and stuff. But
okay.
That way we could do that really in between sessions when we just I'll make the perma link on it and post it in Discord for you guys to look at in your off time.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share. Boys, what kind of map is this? I'm going to share record coming your guys' way in Fantasy Grounds.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Common and Traveler, but there's a name. It's a real name for this type of map. Who knows what this is? I forget. Yeah, fuck. I'll have to look it up. I'll post it in the show notes or something between sessions. Anyway, so we have Walston, Maine, and then
it's not a Mercator, is it?
That didn't ring a bell.
I think a Mercator map's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah. But this is coming from your ship's computer, so this is what you expect. And I guess the blue and green globe in your view when you come in system. It matches with this. Sensors, no sensor check required, and your computer information would have had this, is there is no high port. The Class C starport is only a down port, or star town. So that is where you have to go to unload your cargo and sell it. And it is also your starting point for landing on the planet of Walston. Things to keep in mind: wall level is 8. Atmosphere is tainted, so if you're not wearing any kind of breather masks or in a vac suit for that matter, anything like that, you will have a hard time. Doesn't mean you can't not use it. It's just you might get sick. Something I've read in I don't know, maybe it was in the core rulebook or High Guard or something like that, is when your system, when you plot your system and you go to the system, the ship's computer will start changing the ship to kind of start adjusting you during that week or whatever longest jump. So the O2 will go up or down and nitrogen will go up and down, etc. And I'm assuming atmospheric pressures will start adjusting and gravity will start adjusting. So that way when you go planet side, you don't get sick immediately. You may, if you've seen The Expanse, you may recall Martians going to Earth and they're so disoriented. Your ship will try to accommodate that. So if you want to role play that's fine. But you can't get past the fact that the atmosphere is thin. And I think that's about it. So I do here. I'll share this. This is the planetary profile in Fantasy Grounds. But there is a known scout base that is in, if I remember correctly, it was in the Settlement Island. It is not the starport. It is not in use. It's primarily abandoned, but something to know because you're going after a Scout Courier operated by the Scout Services. So I think that is another thing to keep in mind. So as you guys are under M Drive approaching system, I'm going to let you guys have the scene and discuss anything before we start making some rolls to go planet side and pilot it in. So, scene's yours. Go ahead, guys. Icosahedral. I think that sounds right. Any planning before we go planet side? Knowing for anything that you guys do know from the ship's computer?
Go ahead.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just saying,
There's no high port, obviously, just the low port.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's run a sensor sweep of the system.
Okay. Be a routine sensors. I do believe
there's a non-eye fleet.
Yeah.
Checks.
Where did we have Nate?
There we go.
Xander's just a steward anyway, so.
So I have electronic sensors. I have sensors. Pretty good. I have, I think, rank of 4, level 3, total of 4.
I'm pretty sure you're our sensors guy.
I think you're our everything guy.
So,
Beauty of a scout. They can do it all.
all right, where is it at? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I think you've read that newspaper.
Yeah, so sensors, you do a broad sensor sweep, and you can confirm that there's no other traffic coming in or out of the High Guard here in system. There is one planetary boat that is orbiting the planet of Walston, but that is all you're picking up. It doesn't seem to have any kind of planetary defense system. This is a Third Imperium. They fall under, I guess, the sway of the Third Imperium. And if systems that owe allegiance typically have protection, doesn't mean that there's going to be a fleet present. This means they're just under the protection of the Third Imperium. And this system is run by a dictatorship, a hereditary dictatorship, if I recall reading this a couple weeks ago. So
Oh yeah, don't they have like a weird like caste system thing going with Vargar?
They do. Vargar are second-rate citizens, I guess is kind of the best way to explain it. It has been investigated by the Third Imperium and deemed that they are not being oppressed, so it doesn't violate any Third Imperium law. But they are generally known to be treated with humans have a superiority complex here. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
just
that's
because
next
it's
for me
not
because I'm
illegal
a
doesn't
Vargar in a
mean it's
human
not
costume.
wrong.
What was that, Quinn?
Just because it's not illegal doesn't mean it's not wrong.
Right. Yeah. It's ethical dilemma here, but yeah, we said fortunately we don't have any Vargar characters, so
I almost did a Vargar.
So on a planet like this, there isn't any communication that needs to be done to get clearance for landing, that kind of stuff. You just land.
Yeah, as you approach, so you remember we'll all advance the clock in time. It's going to take a little while under M drive, but yes, eventually you'll get it. You'll be getting a transmission directing you down port, planet side. We have a aerodynamic ship, so there'll be no penalty to fly in and land it. There'll be a routine check to get in. But you also know that you will have to go through a customs, and which is kind of why I was trying to share this UWP for tech levels 8, which is I think slightly higher than Earth standard now, our time. But it is also a law level 8, so I mean you can bring bladed weapons in.
Yeah, they have a data net though, so that's cool.
Yep, that is true. Yep. So let me go ahead now. I'm going to get to move the clock forward a little bit on this as we advance. I was defaulting us. What did I say? A day? I forget now. In and out, but
Whichever's more convenient for us.
Well, 1 day is probably better for you, but it takes more than a day to go from a high guard to. I'm gonna have to write that note down. I'm not sure what I want to do for that. All right. But I'm just going to go ahead and set it as you guys approach, and now have to make when you are ready, make your piloting check to go planet side and land this down port. Now we call it Starport or Star City is not the capital of the planet, but it is where you are being directed to land. It is Class C, which is nice. That's because the Third Imperium is paying for this.
Okay, I will make my pilot's skill check right now.
Okay. All right. All right. Do we have any computer systems that would have improved that on the ship?
No. Most of anything, any of the expert software, you'd need a neural link to be able to use it.
Okay.
Just going like head first into the ground, like
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. We have a haptic system. I don't remember if that works for the pilot, though. I got to look it up.
Okay, no worries. I mean, it was a pass. I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
No nosedive. That's always a good thing.
Launch arts.
Huh.
I got a map for you guys here in the book. So, Walston, Startown. I'm going to go ahead and share this record. You guys are being directed to land just here in the landing pad. Oh, have we talked about how to make the pinging and how to do the colors of our dice and stuff, or the colors of our pointers?
We have not.
Okay,
No.
because I don't usually use black, so that makes me think we didn't talk about it. So if you guys go up to the underneath tool in Fantasy Grounds and go to the options, it's the cog, and for me it's the second option down. It might be first for you guys. Is the color active character, and there's a little black pip.
Mm-hmm.
If you left click that pip, you'll have the full RGB palette to choose from. I usually kind of go in the yellow spectrum.
Okay.
That way you guys know that's the
As I was
GM.
picking yellow.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Black is a bad one. Brown's a bad one. And white is probably a bad one. But you can see in Fantasy Grounds by the portraits in the upper left, you can see what everybody else is doing. So when I start seeing drawings on a map or pinging on a map, I know who's doing, or you guys know who's doing it as well. So as you do it, I'm going to reshare that map. If you guys want to play with this, if you hold down the space bar on your keyboard and then start spamming left click with your mouse, it'll start making that pinging sonar type. I don't know how to describe it. Is that making sense?
What am I holding down? I'm sorry.
Your space bar on your keyboard.
Oh, space bar.
Space bar, and then left click anywhere on the map. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There's some.
It's not me. Mine's not working. So space
yours.
bar, left click.
Yeah, but you got to rapidly left click.
Ah, got
like
it.
Like Morse code.
And it only works on the maps, apparently.
Yeah, only on maps. Yeah. The other things you could do on the map is draw an arrow. Like if you left and right mouse click at the same time and drag. Say I want to go, hey, get your attention at building 1 over there, and it'll stay on the map that way. All right, we could, see like pink is Corbin, white is Revan. Right, so as these are going through, we could actually it helps a little bit when we're pointing and talking on the map.
Okay.
You get rid of it.
A quick left and right mouse click without dragging your mouse. Just a quick, slap of the mouse buttons while on the map, while your pointer's on the map.
I got it.
Mm-hmm. There's other shapes we could draw too. They'll come up later, but we don't really use cones. So, but radius, we could do circles and stuff.
Yeah, no dragon breath here.
Yeah, it's not that kind of game. So, but the sonar and the pointer extremely useful. But all right, yeah, you guys are gonna be directed to that landing pad here in the southern part of the map, coming down to the Walston Star Town. And other than passing that planetary defense boat on your way down, just coming down on the starport. There is nothing in visual or on sensors to indicate that there are any other ships present. So you guys will be the only activity here. You will get a transmission from ground control that once you are landed and the systems have cooled off, there will be a party to come in and check the cargo for any contraband. And at your leisure, you guys will come through the customs area where you will go and they will inspect your personal items and effects. You are welcome to pay for all bladed weapons, guns, anything above the law level. A cargo locker per person to store all that stuff is 10 credits per day. It is required. You cannot leave it in the ship locker.
Why can we not leave it in the ship locker?
They say that's what they want.
Yeah, and everyone has to make a buck off of something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it applies to the whole planet. You're not an embassy. At least according to the people of Walston. Yeah, typically that's not true if most planets. So this is kind of a quirk.
Well, that's how you know you got a shithole of a planet. They make money however they can.
Right. All right. So
maybe
you guys
that's why the scouts don't want them having the ship, because they know they'll do something with it.
So when you guys are ready to open and allow the inspector to come on board, and when you have your gear ready to go, and if you want to whisper to me in Fantasy Grounds and tell me if you're going to try to smuggle something in or, for a fact, or you want to say it out loud, now's your time.
I don't even have gear.
I'm going to go straight legit.
Yeah.
And our cargo will pass the inspection too, because everything's above board. So
yeah, when you guys did your
That you know.
Speculative trade, we omitted any contraband type items from the checks. So you guys were going.
I have down. We just did freight to here.
Well, for here, okay, yeah, I remember. So it must have been a different system then.
So we had two middle passengers and 44 tons of freight.
Okay, so then the passengers will be getting off with you, and they'll also have to go through customs. They're not. You guys aren't unique to the situation, so they're not picking on you or anything. And you go ahead and pay yourself now for them if you haven't already in the tracker. They're definitely, and if it's flat rate freight, then that's already, go ahead and offload that because there's nothing to roll on that. You'll get your flat rate. So that's good. Okay, cargo holds will empty out then once they pass the inspection.
Always a beautiful thing to see, an empty cargo hold full of potential and possibility.
That's right.
So who do we give? You said somebody's going to come to the ship to do the inspection and whatnot?
Yep. So there's a little like an anti-grav handcart type of system. I don't know how else to explain this. With some gear that are that they just have in a Pelican case, and they're going to walk through, kind of doing the little sensor readings over things.
My question is just for future reference. How do I have an auto pistol and I have my sniper rifle thingy. I have to turn these over, put them in the locker, pay the 20 credits. Or is it one person? One person?
Yeah, it's 10 credits per locker. So you put as much stuff in there as you want.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I mean, assuming you don't have two people's worth of gear. I mean, if you're Casey Jones, if you get the reference, then maybe, but...
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Okay. So I will be handing over my stuff. I will give it to them.
Yeah, and it's going to go into a biometric security system, so fingerprint or eyes, whatever you want. So it'll be pretty secure.
Yep.
Now, is this a different locker for each person?
It is. They do locker per person because of the biometric. But I mean, before you get there, you say, "Hey, say this is yours," and then somebody load up on a bunch of junk, but that person will only have access to that locker at that point. So that's kind of...
Yeah, if somebody wants to do that, I'm up for it. I'll just give them my stuff.
I still have nothing.
Yeah.
Not the way I'd run a business, but hey, not my planet.
Yeah, Paulette, is Gwen packing? Does she have some? Oh, okay.
She has nothing yet.
I'm glad that you said yet.
Yet. Yeah, she hasn't started growing things yet. Yet.
There are breathe masks in the ship locker, so I would recommend everybody take one before we leave.
Sure thing.
There's also branded Halcyon Drift wristwatches that we got as a special. They're each computer 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I take that back. They're computer 1 with no zero slot options. So.
Oh my god, that's one of the really good ones. Okay, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I'm not bringing anything else on.
Are they under inventory or?
If you look under, no, not in. They're in the link in Discord. If you open up, it's in general. And there's a link to the Google sheet, and that has the ship locker. There's a ship locker tab.
Okay.
So the inspectors are cordial. They're going to go ahead and start doing their thing. Your stuff will be unloaded. So I'm going to get you guys into the customs. I have the John Brazier Enterprises D66 tables. So I'm going to just roll up a Volani name for the individual that is, his badge name is Korash. That is I guess it's a classic Volani name. I don't know. So he's observing you guys as you come through. This is a tech level 8 planet, but you guys quickly realize that this is a tech level 12 customs area because their scanners is, they're looking inside of you, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which one? Which movie was that one? Was it Running Man or was that the
Total Recall?
It was
Total
Total Recall.
Recall.
It was Total Recall. Where like that kind of think like that. That's the security that you guys are going through there.
Whoa, that's ticklish. I want to have children.
Yeah. So good. You guys are gonna try to smuggle anything in because I would have caught you, or Krosh would have caught you. So things are secured in the lockers here. That is where they are now until you arrange otherwise or leave the planet and pick them up. You have anything you want to do? Oh, let me bring up the customs. So that puts us around. We're in Building 1 in the Starport Customs. Anything you guys want to do here? Well, we got Krosh.
I have a question as far as smuggling and whatnot. So we landed, we went through a customs, they inspected, they would have caught us, you said.
So if you had it on your person when you went through that scanner, yeah.
Sure. And then once we get through that, normally, is there further inspections? Do you get stopped by police? I mean, how does that normally work?
Depends on the type of planet it is. I mean, this may be a dictatorship. It's not, the Third Reich or something where they're stopping people on the streets, right?
Will they typically search you again headed back out?
Probably not. You would assume any cargo that you're picking up would have been already gone through their export system, right?
Sure.
It would be already staged on the airfield. So, and then they will also more than likely assume anything you have on your person is claimed legally.
I guess the reason I'm asking is, we could dump something out, drop it off the ship, go through customs, and then go pick it up.
Yeah, right. Or even, yes, it's very, very plausible to just stage something somewhere else and go get it, whether it's with this ship because it's you fly it in system, or your air raft. You could just throw on a vac suit, jump in the air raft, and go planet side again, grab it, and leave. Right.
Sure. But as I was thinking, as we were flying over, like maybe there's a rural area, you just open a window, so to speak, and start dropping things out.
Yeah, and to be meta too, this is oddly specific, probably for a referee to be this descriptive as you go planet side. It's part of the scenario, just to be kind of detailed as you get here. Set the stage.
I was just, we're walking into something we don't know, and we don't have weapons. But most of the time when you go planet side or high port, the ref is mostly concerned about the law level, and that's about it. Are you outwardly breaking that law level? Because then there's a friction point there. But that's usually about it. I'm a little detailed on this, but that's only because of the storyline. Okay.
I'll ask Karush. Hey, Karush, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what do you got, boss?
We are looking for a scout ship that was abandoned here. Is that at the starport?
He gives a chuckle. There was one that was here. The crew has left probably about 4 weeks ago, though. Good riddance. They did not leave on their ship, as they did not return back to this town on that ship. They came here on their air raft.
You said good riddance. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, they raised hell while they're waiting on a ship to come in and so they could pay passage to leave. Bunch of drunks, no gooders. Yeah, a couple of them ended up in jail.
All right. Are they still here?
No, the whole crew was able to get out and go. And the last outbound ship out of the system, that was like 4 weeks ago.
Is the ship air raft here?
Nope, they paid to get that as part of the cargo on that ship.
Well, why would they do that?
Because they weren't coming back.
Yeah.
But to leave a whole ship just to take an air raft.
Maybe it's busted.
definitely have to wonder about that crew. Corbin, these are your people.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to ask him anything. I was just going to try to figure out where this thing was on my own. But
Yeah. Karash is recommending going over to the Port Authority. They'd have more information on the ship you're looking for anyway.
well, because I was thinking like based on that guy's description where we picked up the mission, it seems like everything's supposed to be on the down low. So I have some concerns about just asking the first person we find, "Hey, that ship that's been around here that's abandoned. Where is it?" Like,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know if he
my
would.
thought too.
I don't know if he was going to say anything, or he would know, or he would notify somebody we don't want to know that we're there to get it. So
Yeah, but yeah, he's customs. If anyone's going to know anything, he would.
I got the impression, Greg, that it wouldn't be. It's out someplace. It's not here in the port, right? It's
Yeah, the ship, the high end dry that you're looking for, it's definitely not here. Yep.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have to make a contact of some sort.
Do you know where we could find out where it is, or who would know, or who could help us find it?
Yeah, the Port Authority. So that's building 2 right across the street. Give a little arrow over there for those still got that map open. So go ahead and over to the Port Authority would be your, they would have more information. That's where we had them detained after they caused a ruckus here in town.
All right. Any place to get good food, and maybe any place to get a good meal here?
Yeah, if you look at that map in that H building, kind of in that area 3, that is a hotel. So I'd recommend staying there. It's where all off-worlders stay when they come planet side, and it's got the best restaurant in town.
All right. Cool.
How much you want to bet it's state-owned?
Yeah, probably.
They might make us check something when we walk in the door. Penny pinchers. Money grabbers.
That's true. Anything else for Crash while we're here?
I got nothing.
Not now. Later, maybe. I'm looking for trade. Then that's when we'll talk.
Okay. Anybody want to take the button and tell me which build where you're going to go first? Are you going to go to the Port Authority or to the hotel?
Probably best to head to the Port Authority. I don't know.
Okay. So walking out, for those that aren't wearing their rebreather masks, the atmosphere hits you immediately. It is kind of you're short of breath, but it's not gonna kill you. So just walk across the street. You don't need to gear up, but for those that take their health seriously, it might be better just to mask up. Heading over to the 2, I guess this would be a traditional Volani Federalist type of buildings, just boring old architecture, just cement facades and nothing appealing about any of this architecture. Maybe more Soviet era, I guess. I don't know.
I was just saying Soviet brutalist.
Yeah. So heading in, there is a front desk, and the name on the desk is Taleta, and the young woman actually gives you guys a smile as you walk in. Oh, visitors, how can we help you?
Ah, yes, lovely lady. We'll be needing rooms. Oh, wait. Where'd we go? Port Authority. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Maybe not rooms here.
Yeah.
This is where they detained those guys.
We'll be having some questions. Anything unusual happening here in the last month or so?
No, she says or so, a little bit longer than that, but yeah, we had some ruffians come in town. They were operating the Scout Courier. Came in about 3 or 4 months ago, and that Scout Courier. They've been bouncing between here and the old abandoned Scout Services station. But about 5 or 6 weeks ago, they came here just on their air raft, caused a bunch of trouble. We had to lock them up, contact the authorities, let the Scout Services know, and then we couldn't hold them here for much longer. The law is the law. We can't. They didn't really have anybody wanted to press charges, and they caught a flight out of town as soon as they could. It was about 4 weeks ago, give or take.
I'll be glad hearing that, because that's what I expected to hear. That's been the scuttlebutt going around the yard yet. So, you said they were bouncing back and forth between an old scout station. Where would that be?
That is on that island of Settlement Island. And I'll reshare this sharing record. That is, here we go. That is, here, I'll draw a circle. That is not the correct, it is not 1.5 meters, I assure you. But yeah, that where I have that circle on this map, that is Settlement Island. And I believe you guys are in the main southeast is where the starport is. So around, I'm somewhere in that little peninsula area. Well,
excellent.
Yeah.
So what would be the easiest way to be getting out there?
By ship, honestly, or air raft or something like that. You have a vehicle that fly. Otherwise, you might be able to get to the coast and see if you could charter a fisherman to take you across. Nobody really goes out there. Our records, and she brings up on her keyboard, right? Records show that there's nobody currently registered to be manning that station right now. So those 3 individuals were the only ones that we were aware of here, Planetside.
Excellent. What time do you get off?
6 p.m. standard.
Well, hopefully we'll be back by then. Hey, Rook, we got a ship's boat, don't we?
We have an air raft. I don't see why we couldn't just take the ship.
They might have us pay again to store our shit.
I'm certainly when we come back, we'll have to pay the docking fee again. But I mean, we get reimbursed for that.
Right now it's not costing you. It's just 10 credits per locker right now per person.
Yeah.
All right.
So I mean, we could take the air raft. But I mean, how big are these hexas on the map?
7.
7 things.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's like from Africa to England or something like that.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
So I mean, we could. The air raft, I think, has a range of 2,500 or 3,000 kilometers or something. Yeah. So we might be able to get there, but we won't be able to get back. So if we wanted to go there, I say we take the ship.
Let's assume there's
but I mean, that assumes that that's where they took the ship.
Well, she said that they were going back and forth by air raft, so I would assume that it's well within.
They were going. To be clear, they're going back and forth on their Scout Courier between.
Okay.
Yeah, they just their last time back in town was just on the air raft. That's what made it kind of unique.
Okay.
Maybe something.
All right. So something happened to the ship, so they weren't able to bring it back.
We should definitely head up there and try and figure out what the hell happened. Gonna grab more tacos.
Do you know why they were going back and forth?
No, our their official mission, according to the logs, is they were doing planetary surveys. Which
Well,
is
that is Scout's bread and butter.
yeah. So and Corbin would you could instantly jump in, Mike, and you said that is exactly what they do. Is survey systems and planets. It just updates all the logs for navigation and trade and all that kind of good stuff. That is how you when you try to do speculative trade. That's kind of how you get a feel for if a system is going to be worthwhile. Right, it's whatever the last time the computer was updated from a Scout Courier coming through system and transponding that information.
Greg, what time of day is it?
Probably because I didn't adjust the clock. I'm just going to go with whatever time is on here. Oh no, I'm not. Because it's already past 6 p.m. So that wouldn't work. And I'll break we'll call it 3 p.m.
All right. How long would it take to get up to the settlement island?
By ship?
By all time frames.
I guess is ship less than an hour, air raft a couple of hours. There is, I know you noticed, if you noticed on the Walston Startown map, there is a train station, but that train station is a one-way. Well, it's a two-way, but it only goes to one destination. There's only one terminus, right? It's at both ends, or I guess it makes it two terminuses. But there's no stops. It goes to the capital of Walston, which is like Lake City. I wanted to say Lake Town, but I feel like that's a IP infringement. Central Lake. Central Lake is the capital of Walston. So I said all of that just to tell you the train won't work. So I'm sorry.
All right.
So their excuse for being here was planetary survey.
But she looks up at you as she's typing and raises an eyebrow. Excuse?
Reason. If that works better for you, reason.
Yes, that is the
now,
official.
A question for you, Greg, on that. Would this be I think it's updated instantaneously? If, like, let's say they did do something, would they be able to check on them to see, like, before and after that they actually did?
You talking about the government here on Walston?
Sure. Yes.
No, the Scout Services works pretty autonomously. I can spit it out. They don't really owe anybody anything other than letting them know that's their intent, which is what they do.
So I'm still trying to keep this on the down low. Can I roll on something, or is there like a convince? How do I'm trying to use Dungeons.
You're trying to see if she has more information than when she's letting
No, I'm actually gonna try to trick her a little bit and say that they failed. They sent bad data, and so we're here to do it over. So we have to get back out there, and that's our excuse for going out there. Because I'm still trying to cover my tracks. Why am I here? Because you made it very clear that we have to try to get this ship or whatever it is out of there. We don't want anyone poking around and finding it or investigating it. So I don't want to give them any suspicions as to, hey, we should go out there and see why they're here. Like, why are you here? Why are you trying to track these people down? Maybe something interesting is going on, So I'm trying to kind of throw them off.
Yeah,
like, those idiots failed. They sent corrupted data. We have to do it again.
Yeah, but we have the paperwork for the ship, right? So I mean,
yeah, you guys
is
are
there
unofficial.
paperwork? I'm really lost here. I thought this was all supposed to be off record.
You have something that is off record you have information that's off record that I don't think everybody has.
Okay.
You kind of
my understanding of this quest, or whatever you want to call it, mission, is that there was some shenanigans that went down. We have to try to get this ship out of there before the authorities or whatever find it and find out some information that whoever sent us on this mission doesn't want them to find out. So
Yeah.
get to it, get it
Yeah.
out of there ASAP.
Basically,
I'm
yeah,
just
you-
trying to keep anyone else from being interested in going out there too.
Yeah, so you're formally employed, right? And so the point is the scout services, your contact wants to make sure that the computer information from that ship, that you get to it first.
So we're
So you're
computer
on it.
repair.
Yeah, so you're not wrong, Mike. It's just this is an official capacity though. You are, the ominous
Okay.
to go find this ship. So
Well, if I don't need to hide anything, then I'm going to say, okay, I need to go out and recover a ship that's out there. I mean, I'd have to be blunt about it, right? And can we just fly out there because it's going to take us too long by a rowboat?
right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
I do have sea navigation though, seafarer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So well,
we
you
can make
could.
a
So
raft.
So to the point of the role that you're looking for, I'll get to the once your ship has come through and you've gone through customs, you can operate it in system in an official capacity. If you leave system though, you have to go through the whole rigmarole of the customs and all that again. So if they've cleared your ship and you are here under the official purview of the scout services, then you are authorized to operate in system at your leisure.
How do we
Well, that
feel
makes
about
life a little easier.
how do we feel about bribes?
I'm fine with it.
I'm always looking for a good bride.
What I'm thinking about is, can we bribe, because they have my weapons anyway, or whoever's weapons. Can we bribe them to let us have them back and put them on the ship in the locker? Is that something reasonable?
I thought about it, but I didn't think we needed to.
Well,
it's
here's
certainly
my
something that we
point.
could try.
Because my point is, if we go out there and
Yep.
we get into some issues there, we're not going to have any weapons. Also, what if we just want to leave from there and not go back?
No, I
Yeah.
think that's kind of the whole point of customs taking the weapons is to prevent you from being able to go anywhere on planet and use them.
Which
And
is
also to
why,
force you to go in and out of their system through their procedures.
which is why I asked if we could bribe them into just keeping our guns.
Yeah.
We won't know till we try.
Eh,
You might want to do an advocate search, a computer
Yeah.
advocate search to find out what the penalty is first. But I'm not against it. As long as we make sure we make ourselves aware. Hey, get out of here.
I got no weapons to worry about, so
I mean,
Okay.
there's some stunners and the shotguns that were in the ship's locker. My personal stunner. There's some body armor. But I mean, I say we just we could even go up and scan the planet. We have pretty good sensors. We could go up and scan the planet from orbit and look for the ship that way.
we could always look for the transponder. If the transponder's pinging,
Yeah, or even if the transponder's off, it's supposed to ping if you interrogate it. But wait, I think that's if the scout service interrogates it. It might not be us.
we could also just go without bringing firearms.
No, my point about having the firearms is really not we're going to get into trouble, but can we leave from there, or do we really have
Yeah.
to come back? Because what I could do, if we had another pilot, is that pilot could just get that ship working and fly it off planet.
Right. That's something we kind of we glossed over. That's part of your payday, right? Is the
Yeah.
ability to do whatever you want with that ship, basically.
Yes. So I was thinking too, we can have we could grab that ship, but to do that, we lose a pilot. Somebody's got to fly it, or someone's got to fly our ship. So assuming
Yeah.
that
Pilot?
it's a bigger ship, it doesn't fit in our cargo hold or anything, right?
Okay, just so you know, we have a ship's brain. It's a Brian model, which is not completely sentient, but it's it pulls off a good copy or good, and it has all the ship skills.
Oh,
So
Okay.
it can fly, and we have drones, so it can do engineering, it can fly, it can do whatever, and
Sure.
it's not as good as you, but it's actually a pretty good pilot.
I
You
mean,
would think it'd be better, but
really just
Right,
leaving the planet. Autopilot's fine, so yeah, we should be okay.
but no, what I mean is, if you Corbin could fly the scout ship if we get it working, and then we have Brian to fly our ship.
So Gwen is going to approach Shalitha, and she's going to kind of get down on level and say, you know, as one woman to another, the place that we're going to have to go to, because, you know, these guys, they have screwed up on so many levels. We're going to have to go fix this computer. Who knows what all they've done? Are we walking into an area that might be, I don't know, a little unsafe? What should I be expecting out there?
Yeah, so the scout station there, if anything, she says, you'd be lucky if there's any running water.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a self-sustaining station, and to my knowledge, it hasn't been refueled in a decade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
gonna be
good.
helpful.
So there's not like a lot of dangerous life forms around that I need to worry about, because I know we've checked in whatever weapons the guys had.
There's no, I mean, other than the Walstons, as long as you stay out of the water, you'll be safe. I mean, the whole planet has this creature called a Tensur's wolf. It can be predatory, but it's mostly, you know, it defends its territory. It's territorial.
Good to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And then she, you know, kind of passively says, and then of course there's always the Vargra. But
Mm.
yeah. So, who's got like? Is this the person that would give us permission to have our guns back, or is it somebody else?
no, you will need somebody pretty. If you want them officially back, that you're gonna have to go to the head of government.
Oh no, I mean somebody who would just like not enter the data into the computer and give us.
Oh, you're talking about some that would have been your buddy Korosh.
Korosh.
Yeah, back at customs. He's the one. If there's going to be any obfuscation of the data, then yeah, it's him.
It's him. Okay. All right. I'm just. Yeah. Okay. Can we hack our computer from orbit? Can we instruct it to fly up? See, the thing is, I just want my guns back.
That's a.
I mean,
I'm
we
trying
can.
to figure out how to do this without. Like, we should have not even landed here. We should have just scanned for the ship and landed directly.
Well, I mean, there's it doesn't. What's the? I mean, looking at the library data, what's the local law like? I mean, it's tech level 8, which is basically modern, 21st century, I guess. So maybe 22nd, going into 22nd.
Yeah, it's also law level 8. It's so no bladed weapon stunners or visible armor, and so it's pretty tight. But the two things, they are very adamant about no open or concealed weapons. They want it not even in your own ship. They want it in their secure facility, right? That which is the one of kind of weird thing. But I did want to repeat this maybe, but you were directed to land here, and there was a planetary defense boat. So I was being clear about that. So
okay.
If you
Well, I'm
start
not the only one
I'm
not the only one that held up or turned over the guns, right? So
I'm assuming everybody that had one did it. I didn't get any objection to it from anybody.
Yeah,
And
that
if
means
I did,
that means the guns in the ship locker were in there as well. Correct?
right. Yeah, they wanted everything secured. So anything in the ship's locker that violated a law level needed to get secured in the customs office.
Okay.
I mean, and another thing I shouldn't be playing this as the ref, but to Mike or Corbin's point is, if you guys need to, for any reason, start flying around on your ship and your stuff is in that locker, and you need to get the heck out of town, you're not getting it back, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably racking up a bill because these are those kinds of people.
Right, and that's
and then
my
they just try and
point.
sell it.
So I don't know. Advice. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just go legit here and just drive out there, come back, go through customs, all that, wipe the computer? I don't know.
Well, they've already had a bad experience with scouts recently, and while that's not going to be the rule, certainly 2 in a row would be problematic.
Yeah, and I don't want a bad rep. That's why I was thinking
Well,
we could just bribe our way through this.
So we're worried about not being able to go back and pick up the guns and then leave.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to see it from our ref's point of view and what kind of shenanigans he might be up to.
What if we just left the guy who's T-posing right now? The person who didn't show up. Like he'll just.
Oh, I
Once
have
we're
Nate.
ready,
Oh,
just-
right. That's Cyrus. Yeah, have Cyrus stick around with the gear basically and the customs.
Once we're ready to leave, take it out, put it on the ship, leave.
I'd say no shenanigans for a little while.
Well, I'll tell you what, they spend a lot of time boozing it up and partying in the I imagine at the hotel, right?
You did? Yep. Right across the street.
So why don't we go across the street and see what the people there heard, and we can deal with where we're going to go after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So just one parting thought to make sure that I was clear. You could operate your ship and system under the Scout service. You're under official business, but it's only going to be between the starport and the Scout base.
Okay.
You're not going to have a free reign over the planet.
Okay.
Well, let me try to do it this way. If we fly out there, they have their guns in the locker, so we're all legit, and there's no one causing any problems. We go out there, we investigate where the ship is. We determine at that time, can we get it operational again, or is it dead? As forget it, just scrap it, whatever. Okay, so we wipe the computer, we cover our bases there, then. One of us, let's say we can get it working, one of us stays behind and the others return. Would that be suspicious to the point where they're saying, hey, where's your buddy? You have somebody missing? You see? Because
It depends how paranoid you are, but
I don't think that matters.
if it doesn't matter, then leave me there, I fly it out.
Right. Okay. Well, here's another thing. We can also, go in meta. If anyone has Streetwise, we can probably purchase guns here. There's a chance you get found out. There's a chance you get investigated. There's a chance you get.
I'm not really interested in the guns. I'm more like I don't want to lose the money and the guns that we bought. Like I'm not really that concerned.
Oh, they're pretty.
about-
They're pretty cheap, dude.
So we don't care.
I don't care. I would care about my armor, but again, that's pretty cheap. There's no add-ons or anything. I have some add-ons on my personal weapon, but it's not over $3,000.
Okay. We're not worried about it then. Okay, so
Yeah.
and if I can get it working, I'll fly it out. You guys can return, get the guns out. Oh, but then it can't be in my locker.
What's that?
It can't be in my locker. It's biometric, right? I have to go back.
there we go. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to go back and be the one to recover it. So it has to be somebody
Then
else's locker.
we'll have possession of the scout ship. Then you can land it in the dirt field next to the Halcyon Drift.
Okay, I'm still operating on the assumption that we're supposed to be making the ship disappear, not fly it around and land it in space.
Yeah, but we have the paperwork that says we can take it. So
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, you're authorized to have it for salvage. It's the data that is in the ship that is really the problematic.
All right.
not technically the ship itself.
Then let's fly out. Let's see if we can recover the data. See if it's something that or data. Sorry, and
Sensors.
sensors.
Sabotage.
And
Now-
see what we gotta do with this. If it's something we just gotta delete it, or if it's something that we gotta recover. Do they want it back? I think they just wanted it gone, right? They just delete the data. But maybe we can sell the data. Maybe there's somebody that wants to, play both sides against the middle.
I don't know. Used scout ships worth like 10 to 20 million. So I mean retail. So they want that data gone bad. I don't know if I would risk selling it against the Scout ISS.
Just out of curiosity, is the scout ship small enough to fit inside our ship?
No.
Okay. So we would have to fly it out.
Okay. All right. So that's what I think we should do then. Let's just fly out. Leave our weapons in the locker.
Mhm.
See what happens.
All right, we'll leave Cyrus here in town to keep an eye on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
If-
So, no, we have enough time in the day to get out there and take care of this and figure out what we're going to do before dark or whatever.
Yeah.
Why not?
Would it be appropriate? I heard you guys maybe want to check out the hotel, maybe get him a room and leave him there, or do you want him just to sleep like a bum?
Well, he could sleep on the ship, but I mean, a hotel is probably better than the middle stateroom. And a regular bed is probably nicer to be in.
If we can trust Talitha, then we're going to have to bring the ship back to the port anyway, because it's not going to have enough fuel to get out of system. She said that, that base has not been operational for quite some time. No one has really bothered refueling it and, keeping it up. So there's probably not going to be any fuel there. If they came in system, unless they refueled before going out to the scout base,
Yeah,
we're
but you
gonna
can.
come back anyway.
Sorry,
we
I
could
mean,
stem.
you could always just drop a hose in the ocean and pump the water into it. It'll
Does seem
get
to be
fuel
plenty
like
of
that.
ocean.
Yeah.
All right. So get this guy a room. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
go
some,
to the hotel.
someone standing on the street corner that might want to join him, and then we'll just go on out there and find out what's up with the ship.
All right. Anybody want to know anything? It was thrown out to find information at the hotel. Anybody interested?
I am.
Okay. All right. So this hotel has a restaurant and bar. It is empty. There are no visitors except for you guys. So there's just a front desk for checking in, and then there's a bartender staffed in the bar, and it looks like he does everything. He's the bartender to the server, and may even be the cook. Who do you want to talk to?
Definitely not the TAS.
I will. Someone else want to talk, or do you want me to do it?
Go for it.
All right. I will. I'll belly up to the bar, and I will put a. I'll say, hey, can I get a? What do you got to drink here? What's good? What's
That's
local?
All right. I actually got a table for that. D66 for the win. Alcoholic drink names. Here we go. And why does that? It doesn't need to be hidden, but let's see if it comes in hidden. It is called a Tarkasian Razor Brew.
That's good, huh?
It's the best.
Right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
We're world famous for this one. He looks around the empty hotel.
All right. I'll try your Tarkasian. Razor Brew.
All right, it's kind of mixes it in a martini glass, and he puts some kind of like, I don't know, what would be triangular, like Cheez-Its, like at an angle, so it looks like there's little spikes coming out of it. Just I don't know why Cheez-Its.
So it's a razor.
Sure that,
So it's a razor.
But yeah.
So, and then, oh, you know what? And whatever you guys use for bar snacks here, that would be great.
Okay, I got you. 1 second. Oh, not food. What will be the table on that one?
Oh no.
Meal. Oh no, this is gonna. I know it's got something in there. Okay, crime and law, ships, third traveler life. People, group, spaces, ships, tech. It's gonna be traveler life. Wow. Pets, reasons why a starport is closed, random medical equipment, local fashion. Sorry. I don't have a food name.
No worries.
Okay, so oh man, what
Zarkin nuts.
Yeah, Zarkin. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say there's whatever some of the flora and fauna are here. I'm sure I could have.
Yeah, I was just reading
little
Bracker eyeballs or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, exactly. Or the little I don't know. They could be like fried Walstons, which is man,
yeah.
Those things, they're so cute.
It's so cute to catch them crying.
It'd be Rocky Walston oysters.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'll put a 10 credit note on the bar and slide it towards them and say, hey, we're here to collect that scout ship that was of the high. We're here to collect the high and dry. The crew left, and we're here to collect the ship. Any idea where we could find it?
Yeah, I don't know about where you could find it, but I remember that crew. Real jerks, loudmouth and offensive. They didn't like anything about Walston. They were displeased by the food and the drinks, and he looks at what you're doing, and you may agree.
I take a sip of the razor blaster or whatever it is, and say, yeah, that's good. I like it. It goes with the salty oysters.
Why not? Give me one.
Yeah. So then, for some reason, the simple concept of putting trash in a trash bin eluded them. They would always just throw stuff on the ground.
Really? Did they have any drinking buddies that they did get along with?
Nope. If anybody came here to drink, it usually ended up in a fist fight.
Okay. Do you know anyone that we could talk to about finding, who could direct us how to find the ship?
Can't think of anybody. You may want to ask the front desk. They were friendly to the lady there, but that's about all he's got.
All right. Thanks. Anybody
Just out of curiosity, was she friendly back?
No, she was making sure that the proprietor of this is stayed, and I don't mean that in a unsavory sense.
And she gets out a pen and paper and writes, okay, I'm writing it officially. Do not hire these jerks again. Okay, thank you. She puts it in her pocket. That looks official.
All right, let's move on. Let's when I finish the drink and about half the bar snacks, I'll head out and talk to the front desk.
Okay.
So we're gonna get Corbin a room.
No, I'm going out there.
Not Corbin.
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
Cyrus.
Corbin.
Oh yeah. Cyrus. He brings his duffel bag or whatever he's got from the ship and brings it in, and a Varger bellhop with the little red hat. He'll grab it and take it up to his room for him. While you guys are getting checked in. But yeah. So the woman at the front desk, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she remembers them. Says, nobody was sorry to see them go. They didn't even they skipped on their payment too. By the way, at least for the last day they were here. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they were coming in and out here on their Scout Courier, the high and dry. The thing was a piece of junk, dilapidated POS. But I guess, I mean, it was just. I thought it was a great joke that they flew here on an air raft, but I didn't get why they weren't back here on the high and dry.
Right. You didn't hear anything about what they were doing or where they were going, or
No, just talking about getting their sensor data, sensor readings here in the system.
all right.
And, yeah.
Thanks. Oh, you know what? I would like to speak to the was the bellhop the one that took their bags up and back?
Yeah, Varga Bellhop.
Yeah. I'd like to ask the bar before we leave. While I keep wanting to say Corbin, but Cirrus, whatever that is.
Yeah, first, yeah.
Cirrus is checking in. I'll go talk to the bellhop on the way down and say, hey, listen, I know the crew that was in here on the high and dry were kind of assholes, and I was hoping, did you hear anything about where they were going, what they were doing, anything that would help us locate the ship?
He said, no, I'm pretty observant. Most people ignore me. They don't sound back. He's like surprised that a human's talking to him in a conversational tone. Says, no, nobody really actually asked. And they all treat me like I don't exist. Says, all I know is their ship broke down somewhere and they just left it. I don't know what happened.
Do you know, you don't happen to know what time they left that day, do you?
You talking left the planet?
Well, did they leave the planet or did they go someplace on the planet? They had to come back on the air raft. So
yeah, they came, but they left. Remember, they left planet 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? 4 weeks ago.
I mean, when they left, he probably wouldn't know. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking like he could say, if they left, we might be able to extrapolate how long it took them to get back with the air raft. If they came back at the same day or if it took them overnight or something. But no, never mind.
Yeah.
I got nothing on that. So I'm thinking we go back, take the ship up, and search the planet from orbit, scan it.
It's the only way to be sure. What I would like to ask is, what method did they leave the planet, or by which they left the planet? If they flew there in the scout ship, they must have had somebody else pick them up and leave with them. And why would they do that? I'm beginning to suspect that, and this is just, I'm telling my crew here, I'm not telling whoever this behind the counter. I'm beginning to suspect that they were there to actually scan for something and they discovered something they weren't supposed to.
Yeah, but they would just take the ship then. I mean, why would they not just take the ship?
Because it's been logged into the computer, right? And so they would, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they could. A scout ship is pretty self-sufficient, usually self-sufficient, and everybody's saying that it was a piece of crap. So
okay,
I'm willing to bet it just broke down.
Well, some of them ships are hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which reminds me, we haven't rolled quirks.
Oh yeah.
Oh fudge. So yeah, I think that's a D6, and then it's on the chart. And unless you have an extended D66 chart for ship quirks.
Yeah, let's see. I'm in uncategorized. That's why. Like, I couldn't find a Vargar name. First things first. I know there we go. I just want to get a Vargar name.
Fair.
Just because it's fun to roll on this, and you guys can see it. Here he is. So that's your bellhop's name. Go for it. Ship quirks. They do have them in the D66. Oh, this is regular. This is a regular. No, this is the subtable, huh? Here, I'm gonna share this in. Let's see if there's any other quirk table. Character. So the Mongoose Traveler, the 2022. This is that table. In chat, you should be able to open it. So first things first, though. When we roll for this, do you roll to see the quantity of quirks?
Yeah, you roll the quantity. So we should look at the benefit. It'll tell you in the benefit. I think it's a D6, and then I think it's technically a D6.
I'm bringing up the book now. Ship share is in the ship shares benefit. Come on.
No, it's in the ship benefit. It'd be other benefits probably. There it is. Oh, and there's a chart, and there's your chart.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna go. I guess we go with the far free trader one, because it's not going to have a. Not in the 2022. It's not going to have a Morava. All right. So the Morse paid off. You roll 1d times on the spacecraft quirks table on older ships. This was benefit again. Roll this. It's benefit 4 times reroll. Have no mortgage, and it will be all yours. Alternatively, you may select a far trader. Instead, so here's the use this ship benefits quirks. I'm wondering if this is the right. I'm just going to roll this table just to see what it does. I feel like I'm not 100% what's going to. This is just a free roll. I just want to see what this does. Okay, so so that table, all it is this tells you how many quirks there are. It's not nested. So go ahead and just roll me a d6, and we'll see how many quirks there are. Who wants to roll this? 2. So then go ahead and roll on this twice. So we are tree. Oh my god. So we're double maintenance costs. And
that's
minus
pretty
1
common.
all repair. Yeah, and minus 1 all repair. So
That's not bad.
I love your background sound, but it keeps saying incoming message, and I keep waiting for the message.
I wonder if it's the. Oh, we can see what's running on this. There's like this whole panel on Sirenscape.
No, it sounds great. It's just that every time I hear incoming message, I'm like, okay, what's the message? What do we get? What's happening?
Yeah,
Playing too many games. Playing too many computer games recently. Okay.
Okay, so we got that. Our ship is accounted for. What else were we gonna do while we're here? Oh, we were. What were we talking about? We're tracking down. Oh, we know the quirks, where the crew went. Can't really get a timeline exactly, pinning down where they were coming and where they were going with the Scout Courier, but we do know that they left planet 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like they were up to something. Too much bad behavior, too much secrecy, and who knows if they were actually going to the scout base or if they were using it as a base to go somewhere else.
I think we'll know
You
more
know-
once we get there.
I got a question. I was looking up the transponder modes. There's active, passive, covert, and full IFF. So active is it's going all the time. Passive is it's off, but it responds to any ping. So you send out a thing that says, "Hey, you there?" and it'll respond. And then there's covert. So does a scout ship have a covert transponder, or does it just have does it have passive and covert, or just passive? It says third Imperium compliant transponders. Their codes are known to Imperium warships. Licensed starports responds directionally so as not to give away the ship location to pirates. Depending on how isolationist the local world is, may allow a ship to sneak past local defense forces.
Yeah, I don't. I'll probably say passive.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the idea of going up into orbit and pinging the transponder is probably the way to go. And then if it doesn't respond, then we do a scan of the planet.
Caleb, did you have something? Look, like you were about to jump in and say something earlier.
Nah, not really.
Okay, so I just looked this up. So the scout ship is special because it is basically a civilian adjacent vessel. It's an Imperial Interstellar Scout Service. So it does, unlike a free trader, a scout ship's transponder is designed for reconnaissance. It typically has access to passive and IFF modes by default.
Right, but that's not covert. That's. Oh, wait a minute.
Legal leeway, scouts are often authorized to run silent covert mode in unpopulated or hostile systems for
Oh, okay.
purposes. Yeah.
So it does have a covert transponder. So there's a chance that they have that set. There's a chance they have that turned on.
Mm-hmm. And for those, IFF is identified friend or foe.
Yeah.
I just red versus blue kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
A transponder will likely need a power source for the long term. They probably run on a backup for a short period.
I wouldn't think it would be gone for after 4 weeks, but
yeah,
maybe.
I wouldn't. Yeah, just kind of throwing out some plausibility because a transponder would be something that one of the last systems that would shut down due to power if there's a reduction in power, right? It's important that and like attack and things like that, any kind of navigational things, so that way people can find you.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm ready to head back and grab our ship and fly over whenever you guys are ready.
All right, I gotta go AFK. I gotta take the dog out for a sec, and that's
Actually,
not euphemism.
Yeah, we have we're at our halfway point. Let's put us on a 5-minute.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll put us on 5, and we'll be back.
We'll let
Perfect.
the dogs out.
What's that? I gotta let the Varga out.
We are back.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I should have picked that up. I mean, I saw it. I should have said it. All right, yep. I still got one out, so got real zoomed in there. Let's see. I want to play with some of these sounds. Talking with R3. Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, the little stuff coming from the ship computer, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like out of character, obviously. When I can't sleep, I usually listen to those really long, 8-hour long ambient Starship Enterprise bridge sounds.
Oh.
They're just like the doors opening and closing. You get barely a little bit of mumble, and then it's like the consoles making sounds. And that puts me to sleep immediately.
I listen to either like just astronomy videos or sometimes this one album. It's called Covers by Justice Dare. It's purely instrumental. It's really like vibey. It helps relax me.
So this kind of stuff is exactly that. So if I fall asleep, that's why.
Yeah, we're about to see just crash like narcoleptic. Is
Middle of session, he's just like.
That's why I got more coffee. So my suspicious nature, I can't shake the idea that the person who sent us on this mission, it's one of those things where it's like the prisoner, the guy who's the cop, the undercover cop who goes to prison to find out the information, but only one person knows that he's a cop, and then that person ends up getting killed, and so now this person's, you know what I mean? That trope's been done 1,000 times. I kind of feel the same thing. It's like, this is the only guy that knows that we're on this mission, and the information dies with him, so to speak. And I'm always thinking, Greg, I've played with you so many times. I know how you think, and I'm just like, I just can't shake it. So I'm always looking for the angle. So if I'm going off into the weeds, that's why. I'm always trying to figure out, okay, what's he got going on?
Well, it just seems to me that this guy that you talked to may be trying to cover his own tracks.
And I also believe that maybe these guys were out there, they were legitimately looking for something and found something, and were like, oh crap, this is huge. We're gonna have a death, a mark on our heads. Let's get the heck out of here. And maybe the ship was in such bad condition, they just said, we're leaving it. But the only thing that talks me out of that is that they seem to have made an impression on this town by being such jerks.
Yeah, but that was before they took Hightail out.
Yeah.
Maybe they ran because they were scared for, life or death situation.
I think we'll find out more when we get out there.
Yeah.
all right, but for now, we got everybody back. We are going to. Are we leaving? I don't want to say impounded. Are we leaving our personal effects in the customs lockers? That's a good term. Customs.
Yeah, I checked a handgun and a rifle.
Yeah. All right, and I'll tell Nate he owes the hotel plus tip when I see him tomorrow. All right, so if you guys are ready, there's nothing stopping you from, as long as you don't leave system, You guys are authorized to go between here and the scout base because you have authorization to use it.
Okay.
Being on a mission from the Scout Services.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand you're just going to go you're going to go up into orbit and do some sensor scanning of Settlement Island area as your target point. Was that looking for the transponder?
I believe that was it.
Do we need to be in orbit to do that, or
Yeah, you're gonna at a very high altitude at least if you want to do a broad spectrum kind of sensor scan. I mean, so the not just the IFF, but the whole system. I mean, it's got to be able probably thousands of kilometers, if I had to guess, in the Traveler universe. I mean, space combat is done at tens of thousands of kilometers. So for an IFF to work, it's got to be able to have that kind of range, I'd imagine.
sure?
And so on top of that, the transponder, because it's when you come in a system, right? The authorities are going coming in and out of their system.
You'd only need to be in the altitude that it takes for probably line of sight for this.
Right? Yeah, but for this you don't need the. What I'm proposing is you could probably try to scan this thing down from another planet. But all you need to do is get it in a high enough of a just to get over it, and if it's there, you should find it.
And I'm thinking we're going to fly over there anyway, so we just fly over there instead of going up and then scanning and then coming back down. We just fly over the island and scan.
We can do that.
You probably stay in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
What kind of sensors we got on this boat?
I believe advanced.
We could use the densitometer.
It has a densimeter.
Certainly a 100-ton ship would give off.
Now, if we're in atmosphere flying this craft, is it still considered pilot spacecraft, or does it become just pilot?
It's still pilot spacecraft. Yeah, there's penalties for if the ship is not aerodynamic,
Which we're fine.
Which you're fine, but
there's standard pilot rule.
No worries.
Yeah, that'll get you landed too. So I mean, unless there's any kind of environmental effects or space combat going on, you only really make a pilot and check the land. Make sure you just don't bounce it off the deck.
Fair enough. And then I'll go ahead and do sensor scan if I can. Why am I having such a hard time finding it here? Recon. Oh, about recon. I guess that would really matter.
Can I do a computer check first to go over the find the data on the the topographical maps and stuff to help him with the sensor scan?
Yeah, we'll do a task chain.
Yeah.
So the sensor scan, I like the idea that you proposed last session, which is probably I've been doing it wrong and never looked it up, but his difficulty is a 6 actually for the sensor scan you'll know quickly if something that can transmit tens of thousands of kilometers is going to be in that sensor or not. So I'm making it a 6.
Am I looking for a 6 or an 8 to help?
Yeah, I'm keeping you on a 6. I'm going to follow that. I liked, the penalizing for anything else is not fair. Okay, so plus
so you're at
2.
a +3.
Plus 3
effect is exceptional. That's +3.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so +3 on that sensor.
Yep. Got it. And here we go.
Holy moly. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so I'm zooming on mine, but so you guys are right. You're over settlement. Oh, I did a square. Settlement Island, right?
Yep.
Doing the sensor scan, and so 100% you pick it up.
Nice.
You pick up you pick up maybe 2.5 things. One's a weaker signal, which corresponds to the scout base. Even though it's powered down, there's going to be some like I said, like a TACAN. There'll be some kind of guidance system that is on a standby power mode to guide scout services to that station, right? So you pick that one up. The other one you pick up. Oh, go ahead.
A beacon. Just a scout beacon. A buoy saying,
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah. And then the other, and I think I think I can share this map. If I nope, gotta find it. That's the Walston
I'm deliberately
Spartan.
not watching what you're doing, Craig. So
That's good.
Yeah, no, I know. I have to like look left.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, all right. This will work. So, if you want to correspond that big map, the ISO looking map, I forget what we had found that was called. All right.
Oh,
So
nice.
this settlement island, like its namesake, has some settlements in the southwest quadrant. You can see the two lakes there. Kind of map them in your mind to the big map to the two lakes on that map. Right.
All
You
right.
have this. Northeast is Hopel, southeast is Thrutton, southwest is Barvin. Barvin does have a train on, so this island has a train system as well. At the terminus, it's just straight line up and down the island and goes through Selbari. The scout station is near Selbari Prime, the city, out here.
okay.
So that's where you're picking up the one transmission from the scout service station, and then the other is wild readings on Mount Salabari, but there is a ton of interference. But confidence there's something near Mount Salabari. This interference, you in all your years of being in the scout services, thinks this is a natural phenomenon, the interference, not mechanical or electrical,
Okay.
in that kind of a sense.
Okay.
What kind of mountain is this?
Big.
Yeah, so I would say the ship computer does not have any information on this. Do we have a scientist?
I actually
We might have a scientist, considering I put a freaking
Actually,
lab
we
and
do-
life
we do
sensors
have a
on this
I was
thing
gonna say,
I have
yeah,
a
we have
profession scientist.
specifically because of that.
Yeah, so we may have to science what kind of
Science the S
mountains
out
is-
of this.
Yeah, so Martian. Well, oh man, I'm looking forward to Hail Mary. I read that book, and that movie looked like it's going to follow the book, or
Yeah,
the
it looks
trailer
fun.
looked like it's going to follow the book.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So there's all kinds of sciences, right? I believe planetology is one of them. Geology might be another one. I'll let you try to sell it to me. I know you're not that kind of scientist, but that doesn't mean you're straight up scientist. You're unskilled scientist is still a good role.
Yeah.
The science zero is a general science.
Yeah, I mean it's just what you learned in your gen eds in college, basically. Before you do it, let's take a look at Gwen's skills tab. Yeah, and so let's set your science to you and all of your sciences to your better. Is it going to be int or ed? It doesn't matter. So we'll make it education, I guess. Sorry, I'm cycling through this on you. Do you see it changing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll set them all. You could do this for all your skills. You could set what you think the primary attribute would be for the benefit. But I just set all your sciences to education. So now, but your regular straight up science then is just a regular. And we're going against task difficulty 8.
Okay.
Anybody else? Anybody want to throw anything out there before Gwen just sciences it?
I have profession scientist.
Oh, so as a profession, no, it sounds like a lab assistant to me.
Me too.
So, yeah, that's right. Yeah, profession scientist. So profession scientist is a specialization in profession. So if you want to help ready the, whatever it is, I'll let you guys talk it out. We could chain it if you want.
Sure. Intellect. Okay. Oh, how do I roll off this?
Yeah. So on the,
There we go.
All right, success. So +1.
Okay. All right.
Oh, So high confidence it is a volcanic mountain.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. That is probably not good.
Nah. How geologically active is the planet? Can't be bad. That can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, ship's computer says it is not. However, what do you know about volcanoes, Gwen?
I don't think that's her area.
But
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good location for an evil lair.
Or a good place to drop a ship we don't feel like taking off planet. Once we take
There's a
everything
thought.
out.
There's a thought.
So, I guess we have an average success. We have a distortion coming from the sensors. The sensors are acting up. We have identified that this Mount, what is it? Skalbari?
Salbari.
Sabari. Mount Sabari
Sabari
is a volcano mountain. By the way, sensors you could, Doppler or whatever, however you want to look at this, it's about a 1,500 meter high mountain, which on planet Earth isn't that high, but in a thin, tainted atmosphere, that may as well be Everest.
Mm.
Now we are not cleared to go down there. Not right now, correct? We're only
No.
cleared to fly in between.
Yeah,
In between,
the
or
ship-
is
yeah.
this in between us and the scout base?
Well, you are authorized to operate anywhere in the system and land exclusively in the scout base or the starport.
So I
Okay.
guess we'd have to head to Solbari and then air raft our way down to the mountain if we wanted to investigate there.
Yeah, or get permission to land.
It probably cost a pretty penny.
We get as long as we get a receipt, we should get reimbursed. I would think.
I don't know.
Can I ask another dumb question for today? So there's the patrol in orbit,
Mhm.
and it's probably watching what we're doing.
It's
Well,
not.
it's got a whole planet and system to watch.
Yeah, it's
Well,
got.
it
if
seems
you're the
like
only
it's
thing
the-
in system, then it's a reasonable.
It's a backwaters world. I'm
Mhm.
wondering how sophisticated their sensors and stuff are. Can we land anyway?
I would say there would be a high confidence because there's a planetary network that even the satellites of the system,
Okay.
they're probably watching.
All right, that was my question. Okay,
Yeah.
And the personal scanners were high tech.
I'm going to ask a lot of questions like that because I just don't know the game. very
No,
well,
that's
so
reasonable.
I'm trying to learn.
And I think some of that is the scenario as well.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I would think the defense boat is probably out near the 100 diameters watching for pirates more so than it
Right.
being in orbit.
Yeah.
But there would be planetary sensors and stuff that we'd have to defeat. Not that we couldn't, but I mean, you take that risk,
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm thinking, what do you guys want to do? My thinking is we go back to the starport and get permission to land at the mountain where we know where the ship is now, right? So we get permission to land there. I mean, they had permit. They landed there somehow. Did they have permission?
I don't know.
Question to be asked.
I don't know. It feels like just kind of overcomplicating it, honestly. We could just
You want to just
Well,
you want
they-
to just land and say screw it. We got to buy new guns anyway and
I
just
just
take
think-
off.
I
No,
just
but
think go to
you're-
the scout base and then air raft over.
You're completely right though when you said they got permission to land. When they landed initially, right? They
Although
got that
Yeah.
permission. So why are they special? So we could do the same thing. And plus,
Yeah,
if we're there to recover the ship, say
Yeah.
we need our tools, we need our computers, we need a
here's the thing though. this is close to the Mount Sabari is close to the scout base, right? Or relatively close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is that right?
The scout base is actually at the Sabari proper. So that's up over here.
There. Yep.
Yeah, and I'll just draw. We're talking about
And
this is
the brown line's trains.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. So let's
looks
land
like
at
it's
that.
over
I-
4 kilometers as the crow flies.
All right. So I see no issue with landing at the scout base and taking the air. It's only 4 kilometers. I was only worried if it was like over 600, over 500 plus kilometers.
Oh, wait, no, 20 kilometers. I was reading
20,
the
that's
wrong
still-
legend. So,
That's
yeah.
still nothing to a air raft.
Yeah, no biggie.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we land at the scout base and air raft over to the ship and take a look at it.
Neato burrito.
What did you just say?
Neato burrito.
Is that a beer?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've already rolled a successful land at some point. Landing.
Yeah, that's good. So we're landing at okay. So scout base. When you get to the scout base, it's just like a expeditionary airfield type of thing. They have some metal plates on the ground, fitted together to accommodate 100-ton ship, ish, right? Maybe I guess. And there's just there's 2 outbuildings. There's one looks like a headquarters, one looks like a billeting. That's about all that's here.
I say we search the buildings and then head to the mountain in the morning. It's got to be fairly late.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and make it. Yeah, I'll make it nighttime now.
Check out the provision situation. See if it's as bad off as she said it was.
If they have a fuel, let's see if they can. We can also. Where's the nearest water?
We got the 2 lakes. That'd be not that it matters for this. That's fresh water, and then I believe the planet ocean is actually fresh water as well. I don't think it's salt.
I think. Does it matter with the refinery?
I don't think it matters. I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of hope not. Could you imagine all the junk you suck up in a gas giant? Yeah.
Can you remind me the native population here? Are they humanoid or humans?
Mostly human. Mostly human. I want to say it was like a 9-to-1 ratio of human to Vargar. Maybe less. Maybe it was more. Maybe there was a lot of Vargar.
And they've adapted to the environment. They could
Yeah.
breathe
So
it
you guys,
easier?
you guys didn't ask, and I thought about it while you were in town. I would say most of the people in town still have a filtration mask. Walk around Vargar. They'll have a nose snout system,
Right.
probably. But
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not healthy. It's you'll need a oxygen assist long term. You'll get several.
Well, I was just wondering if it was like
asphyxiation.
one of those things where it's just like it goes in the nose and
Yeah, it could be kind of like a dune thing.
kind of
I'm sure. Yeah,
supplements their oxygen levels, that kind of thing.
yeah. They just need to increase the oxygen level.
Or if it was actually like a bad pollution or what, it was burning their lungs and they'd have adapted to it. That kind of thing. I don't know.
thin atmosphere with not enough oxygen.
Okay.
There's DNA adaptation packages, so I imagine someone could be adapted to this planet. But usually in thin atmospheres, in tainted atmospheres, they usually just use the breathe masks. Or I think there's a higher tech level one. They're just nose filters.
Yeah.
Another question is, why are they on this planet if it's not that habitable? Like, what's the point? Is there a natural resource that this place has that they're
There is mining.
mining? Okay.
Yeah, the mineral deposits.
Okay.
Well, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. They have an back in town. There was a industrial center. That's where they're doing like their ore refining and stuff like that. And then at the capital, on the train, they send some of the refined materials, and then they'll even go as far as to make alloys and things out of that for trade.
Okay.
I might be able to make a deal on that.
Mhm.
make some money.
Cool. All right. Well, if they're mining and refining ores of some sort, that they probably want to trade it off world.
Yeah.
That's pretty much their whole economy.
The cargo hold. So okay. All right. So we officially landed, or what?
Yeah, we're landed.
We're walking around and checking things out.
Just at the scout base, not the little
Okay.
town. So, did we want to do the building or the headquarters or split the party?
Let's split up, gang.
Well, we already kind of split already because we have one person back at a hotel, right? And then
Yeah.
We have a densimeter, so someone could do a sensors check on the buildings and see if there's anybody in there.
sure.
Probably.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm off the ship now, so do I have a portable?
Hey, Brian, I'll ask Brian to do it. Brian, can you do a
Do I
sensor
do
check
this?
with the densimeters to? He's only a +1, but he can do it at a +1.
Sure. Brian can do it. I'll roll.
So I need a portable.
Oh man,
Ooh.
Holy shit, Brian.
yeah, Brian's.
Nice.
I may make a character sheet. Just call it Brian with a.
I think we should name it something else, but Brian is the model.
Does he have a body, or is he just like in a computer?
He's like a pedestal on the bridge,
Ah,
we could,
okay.
we can
Or like
do,
the box on the console.
Yeah.
and use Brian from Family Guy.
Hope not.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you have to make it. It's like the Navy. You have to make an acronym and then figure out what that acronym means.
Yeah.
Try to think of something for Brian.
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but hold on.
System stable.
How about? Oops, wrong one. Pages of sin. Where is it? Cognitive Relay Operations Web, or CROW.
Is that the name?
Well, that's the one I'm proposing.
Crow.
But that's my default. That's my default intellect program. Is
Either
CROW.
way, he rolled boxcars.
Or we just call him Brian.
So Brian on a broad spectrum, like 180 degree span of the buildings comes back negative on any kind of life forms.
Okay.
Maybe it's got some Walstons running around the island, but no, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so nobody here.
All right.
All right. So let's break up into teams and search the buildings.
Okay.
So tell me who's going to go to the headquarters and who's going to go to the building. Let's start with that.
I'll go to headquarters.
Does there seem to be any power? I mean, obviously something's running the beacon, but
Right. Nothing obvious is running any power. So looking at the airfield, there is I would say you would see like the field service hose for refuel. It leads to an underground tank. But I would say there's nothing to indicate that there's power. What time did I say it was? 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Okay, so it's dark. So no lights on in the airfield. So that makes it a little bit more obvious that I'm trying to. Yeah.
It's going to get cold. I would say I'm going to go looking for power. I mean, we can certainly stay in the ship and keep warm, but life's going to be a lot easier if we can see what we're doing.
Are you going to guess it's in the headquarters or the building?
I would say the building. Headquarters would be more paperwork and offices.
Well, headquarters, if there's a
and
computer, that would
systems.
there'd be computer info. Yeah, we want to make sure there's no copy of their data.
Which, if there's no power, computer may not be functioning.
That's true. So I'm gonna head to the admin.
Admin headquarters. Anybody else going to go to the billeting?
I'll go wherever I'm needed. It doesn't matter.
I could go somewhere, but I don't have.
You're needed everywhere, my friend.
Just roll those dice. I roll them all ahead of time.
Hope you don't die.
Yeah, we just got to keep the crew together then, not Scooby Doo it running around.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
all right. So headed into the headquarters building. All right, so it's small building, maybe 20 by 20 from the outside, but it does have a like a double entrance. I don't know how to. What's the best way to like a foyer, right? You have to go through a double door. And then there's a room and it's sealed, and then you have to go through another door. So when you enter this foyer, it's more like a mud room. It's there's a coat rack, there's a boot rack, and field equipment like for gloves and stuff for handling the hoses and stuff are sitting here on a shelf. But other than that, it's like almost pitch black. If you close those doors, it's gonna be a blackout.
I'm gonna run back to the ship and get some flashlights.
Got one with me.
Flashlight.
There we go.
I grabbed some from the ship locker.
Yeah.
A couple things.
So we'll come back with the flashlights, and we'll use flashlights to search it.
Okay. All right. So entering the building proper, then you'll see like maybe some flashing red or green dots as systems may have power, but they're on idle, so they're on some kind of power supply. Shining a light around. Then I don't need a check or anything. There is what appears to be a breaker wall locker thing, and it's in the off position. The big old the switch.
Get in there and flip it.
All right, going in and flipping it. Power starts coming out. You're a humming of I don't know what do we fusion or fission?
Probably it could technically be either, but probably a mini fusion plant. I would think.
Probably the hum of a reactor coming online deep beneath your feet.
All right, good. Well, that'll at least get things running up. Someone want to jump on the computer, bring them up. Let's see what we've got as far as records and if, as you said, the data has been copied.
So I'm going to look for electronics computers check.
Would that be a basic technical task or a more complex technical task?
Well, basic to log in. We know I'm going to give Corbin the automatic. He's going to get in and get on the computer. There's nothing to hack there. The complex task will be to see if there are records there that were copied from another ship that you suspect. It's a little bit more of a nuance to. Well, actually, I know enough to know. You just got to check the timestamp of the logs. If anything happened in the last 4 months, then that's probably their information, right?
Right.
Right, because we know they showed up 4 months ago.
But it's still you're still considering it a complex technical task?
Probably not. Not to try to track down any information, any files that they may have uploaded.
Okay.
How about that?
I would like. The reason I ask is I want to take extra time. So instead of 1D minutes, 1D times 10 minutes, and lower the difficulty by 2.
Okay. So
is my hope. Is that ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got it down easy.
All right. Cool.
Okay. All right. So going through the logs, in the last 4 months, there is nothing from that ship. There is no high and dry records from the ship high and dry that have been uploaded in the system. Matter of fact, there are no obvious records in the last 4 months.
Okay, so has it even been turned on in the last 4 months?
Yeah, that part I would say that'd be a little more complex to figure out when the last time the computer has been cycled on and off.
What's the dust situation?
Dusty. Actually, if you go kind of looking around and I don't know, Caleb shines the light back where you went. You can see your boot prints as you walk through. So
So it doesn't look like
Okay.
they've actually even been here.
Yeah, probably not.
Actually, let's check the billeting. Maybe they didn't come into the headquarters. Maybe they just stayed at the billeting.
Well, my thought is this is according to what Talitha said. No one's really been using this base,
Yeah.
so this has been a non-functional situation for quite some time, working on backup emergency power only, even though they have generator available.
What are the underground fuel tank situation? Or what's the
Yeah.
underground fuel tank situation?
yeah, so checking the logs, looks like maybe I'm just gonna roll D6 tons of refined fuel or something. There you go, 6 tons of refined fuel.
Oh, that's nothing.
Like not much. I mean, just
All right. Let's go check out the billeting. To the billetins!
all right to the building. This is another maybe about 15 by 15, slightly smaller. Peering in, you can see another like a double entry system with the foyer, but the door on the second one is hanging on its hinges, or a hinge might be a better depiction of it. Heading in.
Yeah. Does it look like somebody was just being too rough with it?
Yeah, so you guys walking in. If you got your filter mask on, you won't smell this. So a bad example, but the air is accurate. Like something has been burning in here. That's immediately when you walk in.
Light switch?
Yeah, light switch. It'll turn on because you actually turn on the power in the headquarters, so it applies power here. And peering in now, you can see 6 bunks for a total that could house up to 12 individuals, and a small head bathroom with a shower. In the middle of this room is a 55-gallon drum that has been used as a burn barrel. That is where the smell is coming from. Some of the cots or the bunks have been knocked over. They're disheveled looking. There's detritus on the ground, empty liquor bottles, field ration MRE type of wrappers everywhere. These guys are slobs.
All right. Can we do I would like to do a thorough search, like go through the burn barrel, see if there's stuff that's maybe scraps that weren't burned, see if we can find any clues or anything in here that tells us anything.
Well, I'm just thinking for us to be getting smell, someone's been here recently.
Yeah, well, you just smell to me, when something that like plastic is burned, it just stays.
Yeah. But it looks to me like they stayed away from the admin building and just came here and stayed here and
Just camped out, yeah.
camped out. Oh, you know what? Maybe they weren't smart enough to go turn the power on and they just burned stuff for heat.
That'd be a pretty dumb crew.
Yeah, I would. How about this?
Down that way.
I would say probably not. Maybe the light in the bathroom, the light switch was on, so when you walked in, there was that light. They had figured the power switch out,
Okay,
but they were definitely burning something in here.
All right. Then yeah, go through the ashes, see if you can find anything.
Okay, so they obviously weren't burning for heat because the fuel sources in here is not wood or anything like that in a traditional sense, or coal, something like that. That they were burning trash, composites, plastics, things like that.
Oh, okay.
But they did a good. Whatever they left behind is a pretty good slurry of now a solid mass of melted crap.
Yep.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Would the lab be able to tell us anything, or would it just say plastic?
Yeah, maybe long term. If you guys might spend days trying
Okay.
to
I think
Reasonable.
we should just move on.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What about flying nape of the earth? Now let's just take the air raft in the morning.
All right.
Anybody else want to do anything? We're here.
No, not really. There doesn't seem to be much here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to stay on the ship.
Does it look like they have eaten or anything?
Yeah, so like I was saying, the fuel ration wrappers or MRE type of wrappers,
Yeah.
they just chunk everywhere.
They're obviously drinking.
Yeah, and drinking, yeah.
All right.
Hmm. Who hired these people?
Scout service.
Maybe one of them was an ex-scout that, maybe had a decent career when he was in. Maybe he was an agent. Who knows?
Is it Brian with a Y or an I?
Brian.
Perfect. Okay, that'll make things easier.
I'll put something in the chat so you can see what it does.
Built right in and networked.
All right, as you guys kind of packing up for the night, to the south, just kind of getting a view of the night sky, you do see lightning, like a storm clouds coming down in the, or not, they're not coming to you, they're just seeing down the distance down there.
Like big storm clouds?
Say that again?
Like big storm clouds?
No, lightning. You see, I didn't say storm clouds, you see lightning.
No, lightning. Okay. Anyone know the meteorology of this system?
Nope.
There's one person that could try to figure it out.
I was say, yeah, she can try to figure out,
Does
the
our-
science
does
around
the
this
resident-
area.
Does the resident lab assistant want to help her out?
Yeah, sure.
Set up a little meteorology station.
Might be some records or something on the system.
Yeah.
Computers.
Oh, I didn't really have that set right. It says regular. That'll be a +2. Here. Yeah.
Awesome. At least it's a success.
Yeah. So this, I guess, this time of year, whatever time of year this is, we don't have months. We have just a Julian calendar. Anyway, so still, it would be winter on Earth, but it doesn't mean it's winter here, obviously. But this time of year, weather patterns, clouds accumulate and obviously provide precipitation. But I guess lightning would be uncommon. There's, I don't know what called magnosphere, right? It's just different here. Lightning would be uncommon.
So it's not like heat lightning.
Right. Well, yeah. It's not. Yeah, nothing like that.
If it doesn't have an iron core, it wouldn't be magnetic, right? So isn't that what causes lightning?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of guessing. I'm kind of fishing, but
that's just a guess, by the way.
yeah, I don't. We'll have to ask Gwen.
Yes.
She's like,
No, I think it might more just be electrical charges. Well, again, it goes back to a magnosphere, which would require an iron core. Yeah, I don't know. Something to look up after the game.
Yeah.
Would it have like an EMP effect on the ship?
Would you want to be on the ship?
Yeah, it depends what's causing it. I guess it's totally plausible.
I'm just trying to figure out why this is important.
Probably isn't.
I am the king of red herrings.
Yeah. Like maybe it zapped the electronics on this scout ship we're trying to find. That's why they left it behind.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an idea.
Right,
At which
here.
point
That's what I was
you
asking. Is
want
it,
to
Lightning
Get
to
rid
the
of-
south.
Either way, come morning time, we should start heading down.
All right.
We don't have like climbing equipment and stuff, right?
Let me see. We do not. I stayed away from that because generally speaking, the ship doesn't need it,
Yeah.
and I just put what I thought the ship would need in the ship locker.
It's all good. We could probably just see if there's any like settlements near the mountain. They probably have some stuff they can sell.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. Wait, why do we need climbing gear?
Because it's a mountain, and we might not.
We have an air raft.
We might not
Yeah.
necessarily be able to land the air raft, depending on how the mountain.
It's a grab raft. We can just shove her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Probably-
thinking if
I mean, we
there's
might want to.
possibility-
Sorry.
If there's a possibility that lightning is why they couldn't fly the ship itself out, then anything, an air raft could likewise become useless. However,
All right.
theirs didn't because that's what they returned in.
Can I also throw another piece of evidence into the pile? They had all the lights out. If you have a lightning storm or if you have a danger of EMP, what's the first thing you do is unplug all your electronics,
Huh?
turn everything off. I don't know if that's related or not, but
This is why you should be using a carburetor.
yes. And points, no electronic ignition.
You're right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, my ship here doesn't have carburetors or points, so the next model will.
Hmm.
But now that we're talking about electric storms and EMPs and all that stuff, I'm starting to be concerned about the reason why the lights are all off and nobody's home.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely gives concern.
Okay.
They were here several months, so if they had observed this phenomenon, they might have known what to do.
Oh, hey, I got a question for you.
Hmm?
The field kits have a machete in them. Would they have taken that? They wouldn't have taken that, right?
This is why sometimes the luck attribute is nice to do an optional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say the field kits are still intact.
All right. So we have machetes. Nice. I am going to put a picture of what's in the field kit.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Question.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
maybe I might have pictures on it. Images. I got field flex armor.
And by the way, everything in this is branded Halcyon Drift. Just so you know.
Okay.
Is there enough oxygen? There's obviously enough oxygen just for have fires.
Yeah. Remember riding a motorcycle through the Rocky Mountains going above 10,000 feet, that engine was struggling to keep spark going.
Yeah.
So I could imagine this burn barrel was just kind of just gross, not a high heat.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. I put a picture of the wrong thing. There might not be. There might not be machetes. Personal survival equipment constitutes small knife, fire starting equipment, blanket, poncho, 4 days of preserved rations, water bottle, compass, light cord, mirror, water purification tablet, survival manual. Higher tech versions include more advanced equipment, but basic functionality is the same. So, sorry, no, we have a small knife, not a machete.
I'm just trying to figure out why they'd have a burn barrel to start with.
Well, there might have been a barrel of might have been a barrel. You know, it might have the barrel here for any number of reasons.
Or they're just lazy, inconsiderate bums.
Well, I mean, if you're going to make trash, you got to put it somewhere, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and it
yeah,
might
Might as well
but they
destroy it.
and it might not even be a burn barrel. It might just be something that they found that DM Greg said, "Oh, it's a barrel," just for the story.
Yeah, I think it's not very material.
Not important. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not material. Hey, at least the rations are better. But anyway,
I would have liked to have gone through that room to see if they did leave anything behind. Pick up the trash, throw it in the trash barrel. Once we upright the room a little.
we could take half a day and make improvised machetes in our spears from in our workshop. I think we have a workshop. I don't think that's something we should do, but I mean, where is it? Ship, PC spacecraft. Yeah, we do have a workshop. Does he have mechanic? We also we could just put we have a droid repair boss. We could just put him to work making us weapons. He has a mechanic too. I don't know if that would work, but
We have knives, and I mean, are we gonna get attacked by a horde of Walstons?
no. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine unless DM Greg has changed the campaign drastically, which he could have done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know I did. Or do.
I don't think I do that by session 2.
Yeah.
I've alluded to a future pivot if we play this campaign long enough for time lapsing. But
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I think I just think we take the we get our survival kits and get it with one of the med kits, and we head out to Mount Salabari.
Yeah.
Salabari E.
We should
RII.
probably bring like, I don't know how heavy it would be, but mechanical engineering
Tools?
equipment. Yeah, tools.
There should be tools there, but they could have easily have taken those tools with them with the air raft if they looted it before they left. So
Sounds like something they would do.
yeah, I think loading the back of the air raft up with the starship tools is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, actually.
Let's assume that their computer isn't functioning. What do we do? Is there a replacement? Is there a laptop we can plug in? Sam Carter it,
I think we'd have to
Rod
fix
McKay?
it. I think we'd have to fix it.
Okay.
We actually have a backup computer to run all the expert software on Halcyon Drift. We might be able to get parts out of that and fix theirs.
Okay.
I don't know. That would be something we need to figure out when we get there, or if we can, maybe we can take some consoles apart there and fix it, depending.
All right. Let's see here. It doesn't say. Let's see. Oh, it's recon. It does say it. Okay.
Any other work? Any other prep we're doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm chilling.
we've got a plan. All right, so and you guys are gonna get the air raft ready going,
Yeah.
loaded up with
Sure
the
do.
equipment for the repair. Were you taking the backup computer?
I don't know. We can't take it out, right? We'd have to dismantle it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I
I'd
think
rather
it's
not
one of those
unless
fingers
we-
crossed. Yeah.
It's only 20 kilometers, and the air raft
Right.
will go.
Yeah, you make several trips, I'm sure.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I would say, as you guys are loading up and getting ready to power up the raft, or if it's already on the airfield and you're loading up on the airfield directly from there, warning klaxons start going off on your guys' ship.
Yay!
All right, and it's I don't know who's going to run and check the computer and see what's going on.
I'll check it.
Okay, so it's a weird reading. It is your ship is detecting being on an unstable surface.
Okay.
So, is it an earthquake?
The
Walston quake?
scout base is unstable.
Yeah,
Would
so,
have to be
yes,
an
exactly.
earthquake.
Yeah, you want to check. You want to give it a science check. Just read the. I mean, you don't really have a seismic graph, whatever, right? But the ship picked up. The ship sensors picked it up. So if you want to try to, with Gwyn, try to determine what that was.
Yeah, let's see. That's so strange. Do I have an assist?
Yeah. Do you have a science kit too? You have.
Oh, you know what? I did not. But we have the lab. We don't have a science kit. We have the laboratory though.
So you'd only do it in the lab. Okay, yeah, you'd have to set up in the lab. But yes, you get the assist. Go ahead. It's a profession science.
So I'm getting
Okay,
this
that's assuming
first.
Caleb. You want to assist?
Sorry, I zoned out.
Yeah, but they're checking the readings from the ship for the unstable surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Be +2.
+2. Okay. Awesome.
Marginal success. Hey, so yep, definitely earthquake.
All right. So
When you
back
do
to
all
my-
that, I get a cup of water and put it down. And
Do we
watch the process.
What, Quinn?
do we know where the earthquakes are coming from?
I was gonna say something very facetious, but then I decided I'm gonna say it anyway. The ground.
The Earth.
Those sensors are really good at picking it all the way up from Earth.
Yeah, well,
Hey, Quinn, what were you saying? Water. You're doing Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
I just put a cup of water down and say, "Hey, look, impact tremors."
So,
It's actually
interestingly enough, nothing is going off now. So there was a tremor. The klaxons went off. Did your experiment just checking the readings? Confirmed it was an earthquake, but that was the past tense. It was just ground shaking. It wasn't enough for that you guys had noticed as you were packing. So it was, I don't know, whatever the Richter scale is for almost negligible. But
Yeah.
just
Okay.
your ship has strong sensors because it needs to know when it's on firm terra, and it will alarm if it's not. If it doesn't think it is.
ready to-
Brian will be angry.
Okay.
I would say that if that happens again, we need to get the hell out of here. Definitely puts a rush on our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brian can come pick us up if necessary.
Should be able to. You can do that, right, Brian?
Brian says affirmative. Will Robinson. Yes, because the planetary network, your comms, personal comms, should be able to communicate directly with Brian. I mean, delay is negligible. So.
Okay. Yeah, let's head on out then. Get this show on the road. Leave this session with a cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so heading on out on the air raft. As the bird flies, you guys doing the scenic route or just going straight in?
That's straight in.
All right. All right, as you guys approach and the horizon, Mount Salvari comes clear in your horizon, you notice there is a wispy kind of cloud above the mountain. And even in the broad daylight, you can see the little electrical zaps. And maybe they go up. I don't know.
Oh.
Out of the mountain.
That's not good.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of like a
Yeah,
and they're maybe like a purplish hue.
Definitely not good.
Yeah, let's not stick around too long.
You said that this was not an active volcano.
It was not registered. There was no volcanic activity on the last planetary scans, right, in your ship's computer.
Yeah, who did those scans? Was it that previous crew?
No, you actually don't. Those scans are incomplete. They haven't completed their mission, actually. So they would have the same information your ship has, is that it's not there's no active volcanoes on the planet.
Hey.
Brian,
I think
update
we need
computer, active volcano.
Yeah, let's go and hang out on like Mount St. Helens for a while.
Yeah.
All right, so while you're deciding if you're gonna go in, I'm sure you could see in to the top of the mountain. The top of the mountain has a crater. Oh, where is my? Don't read my screen.
No, looking away.
Yeah.
Yeah, not look. Yeah.
There we go. All right. So from your guys' vantage, I don't know if you got this high or not in your air raft, but this is what I have. Peering down is the mountain is a cratered top with a lake, or water has been accumulating over time. And then if you zoom in, that is a mouse scroll wheel, very grainy.
Oh,
Fuck! Is a Scout Courier right there in the
Right
center
there.
of the lake. And you see movement, I would say, on the eastern bank over here. It looks like a couple humanoid shapes in a raft there on the water.
So we need to fly straight to the ship.
So I knew we needed to kill some people.
knife fighting.
Why do we go immediately to death?
Well, let's fly over and, we can shout from, the air raft doesn't make a lot of noise. We can fly over, open the doors and say, hey, dude.
Are they coming from the ship or going to the ship?
Hard to
Like which
tell, but there's it looks like, it's like, I like saying pelican cases, but there's, hard plastic containers lining up on the shore on that side.
Yeah, they're looting the ship, obviously.
They
but
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to come and just sink it with the? But how difficult would it be to land the air raft on them and sink the boat?
Oh, you're gonna narco-terrorist them, huh?
I mean, I don't even really think we need to land it on them, because like, it's like a grav. I don't know how it would work, but if we just flew close enough.
Well, I don't think. Well, that's up to Greg's interpretation, but
Well, we're gonna need two things when we think about this. So this is not a small craft piloting anymore.
Mhm.
it's flyer.
Yeah, this is a flyer. So is that vehicle or is that still under?
It's its own skill. Flyer
Yeah,
grab.
this is a flyer. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I will need a skill check to not get zapped by the electrical discharges coming off from the top of this mountain. So there's that, and then if you're going to make another maneuver right on them, that's fine, but that'll be a higher challenge.
I should not be the one to do that. Somebody with a higher flyer and a better dex should be the one to do that. Someone's already doing it.
Corbin's on the sticks. Nails
Ooh.
it. So okay, avoid the electrical discharges coming from the.
That's
It's not. It's hard to describe. It's not really coming out of the ground.
It
in the
is
air,
pilot small craft, though. I don't know if that's different.
that's a different skill.
It is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew you were going to say that. Okay. So.
Yeah, we're talking about using flyer. The skill
have
flyer.
Oh, I do
You
have
do.
flyer.
Yeah,
I
you
do. I do.
Make sure you set that to dex. Or I'm assuming, but yeah, set it to
Yeah,
dex.
it's dex.
Okay.
All right, then that's the same roll you
It's
would
the
have got.
same. It's the same. Yeah, the result is good.
So,
Oh, okay.
if there's something we're supposed to retrieve, they could have already grabbed it. So we need to make sure they don't have what we want.
They probably have shotguns.
Well, what do
So
you guys
when no
wanna
one
do?
was looking, I did successfully bribe that guy, and I do have all my weapons and all your weapons.
Yeah, I don't. Funny story. I don't have that roll.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did with it.
Darn it.
Well, we do have our small knives.
That's right.
Never bring a shotgun to a knife fight,
Let's
or
see.
a shotgun to a
Need a small knife.
air raft fight.
Is that one small enough?
Is that the one you keep in your boot, Paulette?
I keep at least 4 knives within reach at all times.
I have a screwdriver.
I have a
So
cup.
here's the problem. We
And a
need to
magnifying
talk. As far as I'm concerned, we need to talk our way out of this because I don't have gun combat and I don't have melee either. So I'm just a slap fight.
Well, I mean, if we take the ship and knock them off, that
Well,
could be painful.
Well, we don't know until we
Yeah.
go talk. We don't know until we
Yeah.
go talk to them. So I think we
Right.
fly up. We say, "Hey, we're with the ISS. Get rid of that. You're going to leave that stuff, and you're going to get the hell away from our ship. It is not salvage."
yeah, probably the best bet.
We've got paperwork showing that we have the rights to the ship.
Yeah.
Dead men tell no tales.
That air raft looks like it's worth about 300,000 credits. Actually, I think there is a price on it. 384, actually.
Do we have a plan? Do we have an action that I need to adjudicate?
I think we should probably try and come down the island before we murder them, because we don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Who wants to do the talking?
I could. Actually, could I? I really only have Karus. Does anyone have better like?
I have diplomacy 2 with associates at +4. So I got a pretty good diplomacy.
That might be the play. Yeah. So it might need to be you unless someone has like maybe a really persuade. I don't know.
Is there a way that persuade could assist? Can anybody think of a skill that would assist? So we can do a task chain.
Actually,
I can't.
I have a book of task chains from Fantasy Grounds. Let me bring it up. This is an extension or mod on the Forge.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So this is what it looks like. If you guys want to look at my screen, this isn't going to give anything away.
Okay.
So social and intrigue. Let's see. We have a interrogated, captured spy, bluff through a checkpoint, hostile crowd. Wow. Analyze social hierarchies, smuggle, secret rendezvous, extract secrets at a gala.
Be intimidate hillbillies.
Well, that's the question I was going to ask about. Is are these actually hillbillies? I mean, where did they come from?
Yeah, we don't know anything about them yet.
Because they're in the middle of a crater of a volcano. What's it, 20 kilometers or something like that away from the nearest place? Like they had to have gotten there somehow and known about the craft that was there to begin with.
Here we go.
With
So
the locals, they may have just seen the craft coming down and then seen it abandoned.
Yeah, we should just go and try and talk to them, see what's up, and maybe let their air wrap
And in worst case, we can ask them what they expect to get for that and just pay them.
I'm gonna set up this task chain in there. It's coming off the interrogate rival captain, but it's intimidate and persuade or deception. So if you guys check out the task chains in the upper right of Fantasy Grounds.
Actually, could we approach this more from a diplomat point of view first and then do the interrogate after, if that doesn't work? Because I want to kind of be friendly with them, like rather than, tell us your codes, tell us how to get into your safe.
Yeah. So you want to go with what's the skill we want to use instead of intimidate? We want to use what? Diplomacy.
Diplomacy, yeah, or diplomat.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not doing what I wanted to do. So, drag in. There it goes. Okay, replace it with diplomat.
All right.
Oop. 6, they say. For this one, it'll be. I'm gonna keep it an 8. That's very, very interesting. Okay, interesting how they made that. I have it set. So okay, so the task chain, if that's where we go, is ready to go. If that's what happens.
Okay.
And I'm back reading the story. So look away.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So where are we gonna land this thing? Are you gonna land it on the island and then shout at them, or are you gonna land?
No, it's gonna hover. We're gonna hover, drive right up to them and slide open the doors. Because it's an enclosed air raft, so
I'll put my hand. I'll put it in my jacket like this.
Well, that's intimidate. We don't. We're trying
I'm
not to.
I'm not intimidated.
Okay.
I'll just lean up against the edge of the thing.
Okay.
All right. So approaching the 2 individuals, I have an image of them actually. I'll share with you guys.
Yeah.
Man and a woman. Share record. They don't look like they're bad news at all.
No.
Just tired of breathing this air up here. As you guys cover and get close, besides what they're wearing, they do have like cudgels at their hips, and that's
Okay.
they their fingers go to that, so it's not like they're
Okay.
reaching anywhere else. They're reaching to their little clubs, billy
Okay.
clubs. All right, go ahead. Scene's yours.
Hello. My name is. I need to look up my name. Revan Cor. What the hell's my last name? My name is Revan Sarkle of the ISS.
He's saying all this in character.
Yeah. What's my name? No, but I will say, when we open the door, I'll be, hello. My name is Revan Sarkle of the ISS, and we are here to claim that ship for the Imperial Scout Service. We'd like to thank you for trying to salvage some of the equipment out of it, but all that equipment needs to go back on the ship, and you can be on your way.
And the woman shouts up at you and says, by planetary law and the dictator's decree, this ship is now officially salvaged on a first-come, first-served basis. As you can see, we were here first.
Well, the Imperial Scout Service has a different view of that. But let me ask you this. What do you expect to get out of this monetarily?
Well, so far we've stripped us of all the perishable items, and we intend to sell that. It's easily 500 credits here, and they smile like they made a lot of money.
I'll tell you what. I'll make it so you don't have to. It's cutting my own throat, but we'll give you 450 credits, and you can take the perishable items with you, and for your claim.
Well, that pays for the perishables, but what about all the high-end electronics back on that ship? That's next.
Well, that we can't let you take. So you're welcome to go back to the Capitol and file a lawsuit, but we need to take the ship. But we'll be, as I said, we're glad to give you. You can take the perishables. You're actually double dipping there. We're paying you 450, and you can get 500 for it when you're back down on the mainland.
Okay. Give me. So we'll do the task chain, the diplomat, and then persuade or deception.
Okay.
But they do, before they go to do this, they says we do plan on filing a dispute with the dictator. Now go ahead and try to persuade him out of it. But
Okay.
I just want you to know that's the consequence.
Oops.
Good,
How do you do this? Drag the dice. I see. You drag the dice roll there.
Yeah. And what do you want to use for the characteristic? I don't know if it overrides it or not.
Oh, it'd be Soch.
Soch. Yeah, I think they're both probably Soch, unless we say others. Okay.
Oops. Did that not go?
Got nothing.
That bums me out. Because it was a good roll. So it says interrogate the skill required for each step of the task. So you drag it over and you drop it on the task chain.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And it applied the DM to the next roll of a +2. Should be automatic.
This could be better. That's not terrible.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. So they confer with each other. It says, they would like. I mean, for their edification, they want to see your whatever writ you have that this is a scout service. You are under official business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And they agree to pack it up, and I guess
we want to investigate. Make sure is there an investigate roll, but make sure that they're telling the truth. They don't have anything else.
Right. So they do. Right. Don't need to do. Well, you could investigate, but I do tell you this. Now, are you guys gonna land?
I'm thinking we land a little ways away from the shore, and I'll go up and show them the paperwork and stuff.
Yeah,
And that way, if they head towards the air raft, you guys can take off again and rescue me.
yeah, and we have at least one character with recon.
I have recon 0.
I also have recon.
Okay, so you guys see.
I have
four-wheel-
recon 1.
You guys see 4-wheel tracks up here. So there's a 4-wheel vehicle that is not here right now.
Oh, so people coming back.
That means there's more of them.
Hmm.
All right. While we're looking through their stuff, I'll say, listen. We can go through the rigmarole of you making a complaint and us dealing with it, but we really want to get off planet. So, what do you think you'd get for the electronics that you're able to rip out of that thing?
Well, it's higher tech level than what this planet is able to produce, so the black market prices are pretty high. We're probably going to strip it of 2 tons of electronics at 40,000 credits a ton. So
Yeah, we're gonna have
80,000.
to. All right, we're gonna have to go through the. We're gonna have to go through the. We're gonna have to go through the dictator for this one, my friend.
So yeah, so it's right now it's 5-on-2, and you guys have pocket knives and they have cudgels. Like, all right, we'll take this dispute up, and they show you like this. She waves the paper under your nose. I have it.
I'll look at the paper.
Yeah, it's legit. It is a salvage claim by the dictator. His name's at the beginning of this scenario, but
Okay.
I assure you, it's the guy.
All right. I hope it doesn't. I don't say this out loud, but I hope it doesn't take us too long to get this thing flying.
Yeah.
All right, so that they're gonna drag their cases of stuff that they have. They're keeping unless you're gonna fight them over it.
No, they.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
just want to be able to make sure there's nothing that we need in there.
We
Like,
need
you know,
the beans.
Like a Villani
Yeah.
like a Villani fuel distributor or something that the
Yeah,
ship
they-
won't
they-
run without.
Yeah, they started by taking the perishables, so
Okay.
long-term food supplies, things like that. They're gonna be sulking. They're gonna wait for they got have somebody coming back. They've been doing round trips, running this stuff back into town into.
But see, that's the question I had. Round
Yeah.
trips, meaning this isn't the first trip. What else did they already cart off?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been until you get on the ship, you only have to take their word for it, because until you get
Yeah.
in and see what it looks like.
Yeah. And if what they have here is still just the perishables, then they probably took anything. They probably took anything that was loose that was valuable, and then the perishables. So there might be the tools. The tools might be missing. It was a good idea to bring the starship tools. The tools might be missing and things of that nature, but they probably haven't dug into the consoles yet. Oh no, they would have needed to leave the starship tools because they would need to take stuff apart with it. So I don't know. Well,
Yep.
I think that's as long as the computer's there, I think we're good to go. So once we've determined that they only have perishables, we'll take the air raft over.
Okay. In the time lapse that we got to add this to the clock and the counter. The klaxons from the ship from the center of the lake start going. No, there's no klaxons over there. I would say that more of the Jurassic Park scenario. You see a ring of water just kind of go out from the center of the island of the lake and expand out and hit the shores on the far side of the crater. Like a big concentric circle just expanding.
Okay, we need to leave soon.
Is that like a hole open in the bottom of the lake or something?
That was another little rumble.
All right, let's take the air raft over to the ship.
Yeah. It's gas escaping.
Maybe.
All
Get
right,
through to the ship.
get into the ship. All right, so what's up with the ship? Let's diagnose this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody? So who's staying outside, keeping an eye on the two hooligans? Anybody?
I don't have engineer. Actually, as long as we are within. Oh shit! I take that back. The watches only have a 5K range. I think my neural comm has a really good range. Let me check something here. $5,000 kilometer. Okay, 5,000 kilometer range is my neural comm. So I should be able to connect back to our ship and use the expert software. So I do technically have engineer 0, or engineer 1, I think.
All right. So, getting on the ship, I rolled on the D66 table for ship smells, and the ship smells like garlics and onions.
Oh.
You're able to tap into expert mechanic.
Yes.
All right. So, where are you guys going to go to do a diagnostic? I'm assuming the bridge. Check the ship computer.
Yes. First things first, check the computer.
Yeah, so walking through the ship until you get to the bridge, there is, or the cockpit, or is it bridge or cockpit? I don't know what they.
Scout ship would be a bridge.
Bridge, okay. And the it is on backup power, right? So on like a battery power supply. So that does mean, though, that you can log into the captain's computer. That will always be on the backup power. And a ship diagnostic. Oh, this is locked. This is somebody has encrypted and put a non-standard password on the captain's console here. So I will need a computer electronics.
Okay. Is it actually encrypted, or is it? Because that's a difference.
Yeah, you're right. It's somebody they didn't use password 1. They did something else.
Yeah. Is that a 14 or a 12?
I'm gonna make it.
It's in like 4 different places in the rules.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm only gonna make it a difficult because the goons that did this aren't very smart.
All right. Cool.
Can someone assist? I have a.
What would assist?
Say I have computers electronics, so.
But can't be this. So computers electronics is the primary skill. That's the final skill on a skill chain.
Oh, okay.
What about science? Would she be able to science it?
Or would she be able to streetwise it?
Yeah, not without any more evidence from the others. I don't think you collected any type of evidence to do any kind of social on it.
Yeah.
Like if you found out who those guys' mother's maidens' names were, maybe, right?
Yeah.
But
What about a recon check to look around for post-it notes?
Okay, I'll take a recon. We can recon it and see if somebody left a journal behind with.
Yeah, I'll take a look too. That's a failure.
Okay, well, that affects your chain. So average failure is -1.
Yeah. No, it's -2.
No, 2. Yeah, 2. That's the second in the band. Yep.
All right, we don't have time to take a really long time on this, so I guess I'll try it at the -2.
Okay. I guess he spilled a coffee into the keyboard.
Oh! I think it's this. Look, it's Berg. Difficulty 10. Great.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Come on.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. You're in. All right. So, diagnostics come on, and as they come on for effect, you get another tremor. So, first thing is the flight controls and navigational systems need to be adjusted, recalibrated. General shipboard electronics are spotty throughout the ship. Something to check out there. The power system is down, and the drive system is down.
By drive system, the M drive or the J drive or both?
M drive. So the ability just to fly out of here drive.
Well, I could look at power.
All right.
It's going to be necessary for anything.
So here's the cool thing. And Greg, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm mistaken on this.
Mhm.
As long as we have the bandwidth on our ship, we should be able to run multiple. Can we run multiple instances of expert software? So more than one person can use the engineering or mechanical? Or would we have to purchase the software separately, like 4 different times?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say yeah. It's one at a time.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. That's
Yeah.
no issue.
But-
So one of us can use the expert software on the other ship on our ship if you can reach it with your neural comm or comm. And
If you're all doing it simultaneously.
yeah.
Okay, so I do because you're on this topic, and this is why I'm doing it. All right, the scenario mechanic of this is it's going to do for each of these jobs is going to take 1D plus 2 man hours to complete. So that's first thing. Does anybody want to guess how much time they have? Really?
And maybe the science person wants to do that with the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you want to set up an experiment, see how much time we have to see if you could do the expert one at a time in chain. And it should, yeah. So the assist would have been on an 8, which is actually a marginal successful +1. But now it is a 10 now for the science check to determine how much time we think we really have, based on how often these tremors are starting to come in. Okay. Right now, unknown. We do not know how long you guys have.
And how much? What did you say for how long for each task?
1D plus 2 hours, so between 3 and 8 hours per task.
All right. So, give me just a sec. So Corbin, the checking the flight controls, would that be pilot?
Yeah, it's a recalibration of the flight controls and navigational system. So I'll take pilot. I'll take astrogation or sensors. Just to.
All right.
We'll give it a bucket because that's a single thing that needs a repair.
Okay. So if Corbin does that, because he's the pilot, I have electronics. I can check the electronics.
General support.
Then there's a power system and M drive. They're 2 separate programs.
They're 2
for
separate
softwares,
and they're both engineering. Yeah.
and they're both engineering. But someone can do, if no one else has engineering, one person can do engineering power, one person do engineering M drive, and we could all have 4 of us working on this at the same time.
I have engineering J drive, unfortunately.
I have.
Right, but you also have pilot.
And I have pilot, yeah.
Yeah.
But pilot spacecraft, I have a +3, so I'm doing well there.
Right. That's why I was saying you'd check the flight controls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calibrate the flight controls.
I have the electronics, and then someone with a good intelligence someone with a good be education probably. Would be education or intelligence, Greg?
I'm indifferent on it actually.
Okay, so the 2 other people need to do. One person needs to do power system. One person needs to do M drive at a +1. Let me make sure we have that.
And then Mike, follow that up with a D6 plus 2. I want to know how long it took you to fix. It's going to be on a test difficulty 8.
Okay.
Then get adjusted in time. So yours was 5 hours to complete.
I'll do the electronics.
Okay.
That could have been better.
Success. Yeah, still good. And yep.
Oh no.
Took you 8 hours.
Go boom.
Who's working on the power system?
All
I've got the power system.
right.
So it's +1, and then either intelligence or so. Oh no.
Okay, it's fine. It's a failure, but it doesn't mean anything yet. But how long did you waste doing that? 2 + 2, 4 hours. Okay, so okay. And then, do you want to try it again?
I would say yes. Gwen, are you doing the engineering?
I have regular engineering and engineering life support.
All right, so it'd be your engineering +1 with the expert software,
Okay.
and then either intelligence or education, whichever's better.
That would be intelligence. All right.
Okay, how much time did you spend on it?
Yes.
3 hours. All right.
Yes.
So right now, the 2 successes. First one was completed in 5 hours. The second one was completed in 8 hours. The 2 that failed are still actually less time than the first 2 that were successes. So we're still on those 2 failures if we're gonna do them again.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is all concurrent. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all simultaneous. That's why it mattered.
Oh no.
No bonuses or anything.
Didn't put the +1 for the software on.
That's from the okay. So that is a success. Everything's test difficulty 8.
All
Give me
right.
your time.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Okay.
So you still did it in 7 hours. You're still less time than the electronics repair.
Come on. Nope.
You got
Yeah,
nothing?
+1. Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yep, I did, unfortunately.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
So 4 hours. So you're at 7 hours, but still not repaired, which is still 8 hours is still the electronics repair. So give me
Now
another
someone
one.
can help you. Wait, someone can help you now.
Oh yes, the 5 hour. Both Corbin and Xander could help at this point. They both have bandwidth.
Maybe mechanics to help
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Would that work? Who has a good mechanics? I don't, but I have it.
I have
But
it.
you're
but
still
not yet.
you're still technically repairing right
Oh
now.
yeah. I'm
So
sorry.
you're
You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm still repairing the electronics. Do you even want to try?
Sure.
Yes, let's give me it's test difficulty 8. So if you want to chain a mechanics on to assist the engineering,
What do I have for mechanic? I had 0 on mechanic.
you
Oh,
use
you can-
intellect or education for your bonus.
And you can add +1 to it from the expert software.
Let's see. Okay, so education gives me a +2.
Nice.
Or, well, I don't know. Characteristic, I get it's +2. And then you said +1 for the computer dealio?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see how this works. I don't know if I did it right, but let's try it. Ah, damn, such a low
It
roll.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
Ah. Oh, so so she's -2 on this.
-2. Okay.
Boxcars.
Come on.
Such bad rolls. Come
Oh,
on.
never mind.
Still a failure because the -2.
Dan,
Is
Would've got
it
it without
regular?
the
Wait,
assist.
wait. Oh yeah, without the assist, it still failed. I mean, with the assist, with the assist, it definitely failed.
all right. So now give me. I'm going to start describing what's going to start happening.
Oof.
All right.
6 hours.
So when we hit the 8 hour mark, the lightning, the purple lightning that's kind of jutting out of the atmosphere there is increasing. The tremors are increasing at the 10 hour mark. You guys are now having to make a life or death maybe decision. jumping in that life raft. And what did we add? 6 hours. So that puts you at 13 hours.
Yeah.
It is getting violent.
Greg,
the two in this time, the two that were outside waiting for their pickup got picked up in the ATV. They just left their shit and ran. So those perishables are still sitting out there, but they're beaten hoof down the mountain.
Now, I got a question. Does the power system work sporadically, or is it just totally effed?
This is you fixed the power system, right?
I thought that's what we were still working on, or was it the M drive?
We're working on the M drive. You actually have no power. You can't fly yet. You have everything else, but you can't fly.
Well, you know what? There's only about a 99% chance of dying if you jump in planet.
No. So you're saying there's a chance?
There might be. Well, I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever survived it, but.
Well,
I don't think there's any first-person actual accounts of survival, but there's probably a chance.
Wait,
can you guys take the air raft?
Can you guys teach me this? What's the difference between M drive and J drive?
M drive is the maneuver drive. That's what the ship flies around with, and the jump drive is what it jumps between system parsecs. That's what it jumps between. Yeah.
Okay.
So
you know what we didn't do, and we probably should have, is search the computer for. Someone should search the computer for the data we need and wipe it. So, if you want, I'll wipe the computer and we take the air raft out of here.
Well,
or actually, Greg, I got a question. I would have started on that after I finished. So, with the computer system,
what if we just kept trying to get the M drive going?
we can.
All I'm saying is, what's the worst that could happen? We get vaporized.
We don't.
We get vaporized, and we probably get better characters.
Well, at this point, somebody else with better, numbers can hopefully roll it.
Well, what I was going to do is I was going to volunteer to stay behind and work on it, and then you guys get deck out, and then I'll be like the hero who you guys think, oh man, poor Corbin, whatever happened to him, and then all of a sudden behind this thing, this ship just lifts up.
Well, I got to quit. What are we at? We're at 13 hours right now, right? Or 14?
Yeah. 13.
All right. So from the 8 to 13, could I have been checking the computer for the data we need?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I don't think you know what the data is that you need, so I'm assuming it's going to be a full. We're just doing
I'll do a full dump into my neural com.
Your cat. Okay, so
He
doing
just
the download.
collapses, going.
Okay, so
Oh, fudge.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I think it shouldn't be too difficult. But
It
Yeah.
vaporizes your brain.
okay, so no effect bonus on this. This will take. I'll say D6 minus 4 or something. It should be pretty quick. Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
we'll say 1 hour max. Right,
Okay.
the minimum. Okay, so you'll be good. That takes you to the 8 hour, or that's the 9 hour mark technically. So you'll be available at this 13 hour if we're gonna do anything with the ship at 13 hours.
I think we go for it. Like fuck it.
Bucket. Okay.
Okay.
Let's make
So
sure
what's gonna happen?
make sure we stash the air raft in the air raft bay in the ship.
Yeah. Let's.
We could try and do this faster. We could if we got a couple of decent people here, we could try and do it faster.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and.
It raises the difficulty to a 10.
Our rolls are bad. We should probably just do it slow, and if we die, we die.
That's a shitty attitude.
Yeah.
Either way, we should get the air raft, and I guess maybe the perishables if we're spending time anyway.
We should have brought the repair boss with us. So, I'm sorry. What's your Corbin?
Yeah.
Right? What's your engineering?
I have so related to this, just engineering is a flat 0.
What about engineering M drive?
Don't have M drive.
Okay, so it's 0 plus 1 plus your
I have
education
jack of all
plus
trades
3.
though, so I have a couple of ranks of that.
You have it at 0. If you have engineering, any engineering, you have all the
Okay.
others at 0.
Okay.
So you have, and your education is plus 2, right? So you're plus 3. Give it a try. But here's the thing: does anyone else have a better engineer? Have a good engineering?
Nope.
No. Does anyone else have an education of 2 or intelligence of plus 2? I hate to be meta about it.
No.
Education 1.
Education 1. Okay, that's what I got too.
Same.
All right.
Same.
If we speed up, we're just going to get screwed. So give it one more try, and then we'll get ready. I'll be behind the air raft controller, ready to scoot out.
All right. So am I rolling with negatives, or what am I rolling here, Greg?
Straight up with your education, and then the expert is a +1.
Yeah, plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay, and this is on my engineer.
Yep, just straight on the engineer. Yep.
Okay.
This just all our lives depend on this.
Yep.
Yo.
Nice.
All right, now roll the hours. Roll the hours.
You really want to roll low for this.
Watch him roll 6.
Oh my goodness.
4.
+2, right?
Yeah, 6 hours.
Okay.
We're getting tired. Getting
Yeah,
drunk.
but it should be making negative on exhaustion, huh? All right, so ships.
What are you talking about? I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, right. Yeah, everything's powered up. You're ready to go.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the crater starts collapsing in on itself. The water is steaming and boiling off as you guys go to take off. Give me a piloting check to avoid the lightning.
Make sure I'm strapped in.
Yep. I assume in this like 6 hour, but 6 hours I've just been grabbing
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
So that was here. You guys, as really at the 20-hour mark was going to be a dead. So you're at 19. So you're flying out of here as this thing is collapsing.
Is that the actual time?
Yeah, that's 20 hours. Yeah, 20 hours.
Wow.
From arrival.
I told you guys this could be a great cliffhanger, and I would be the hero. I called it.
Yep, 20 hours. And so coming out, you guys are flying out of the crater with the lightning striking. The ground beneath you goes from that bluish water to the gray steam to the orange lava as the crater. This doesn't do an explosion. It's not a Mount St. Helen explosion. It does this collapse. The tremors increase. And then the southwest side of the mountain, I got to find the image, gives way. And we'll end it here on this cliffhanger. And you have a obvious blast zone of where the lava is flowing, going to this town of Barvin. Also, coincidentally, where your 2 scavengers, or the 3 now on their vehicle, were last seen heading. And
Oh, cool. They're probably not going to make it.
Yeah, well, ethical dilemma. You guys will have 2 weeks to discuss that because we're going to end it here.
Before you end it, Greg, on the in the Discord, I just shared a couple of videos. I think the second one, the bottom one, is the one you want to.
Oh, in our okay. Do I want to?
Is that actually from the High and Dry Adventure? Is that done by the High and Dry Adventure?
No,
or
I
is that-
just made it real quick.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. Cool. That's
cool.
funny.
You guys can share that. Share that on.
Yeah, I
Discord
gotta
if
get
you'd
the.
like.
Well,
I don't know which one I like the best.
I think the bottom one.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
gotta get
too.
it. Okay, I got full screen. All right, let me do that, and then I'll get a screen share on our stream, and we can end it there. So share screen, window, Discord, share. All right, it's coming through. And here we go. We're ending it on this.
Oh God!
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah.
Oh God.
Kind of reminds me of that episode of Stargate Atlantis where they blew up the super
would-
caldera.
It would be really, really funny if we wait 2 weeks and then we get back and like he fails the next 2 pilot checks and we just all fucking die. Like, oh yeah, character creation session.
What a way to start out the new year, huh?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
New year, new campaign.
All right, well, that was exciting. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That was good timing. I wasn't sure I'm like, at first, I'm like, yeah, we have plenty of time. We'll make it to this. And I'm like, no, I don't know if we're going to make it to that. So that's good. I'm going to cut to the outro. And then if you guys, the way this thing works, I think we got to jump over on the Discord to pick up our chat because this will kill our chat window. So everybody that watched, thanks for watching. We'll see you all in 2 weeks.
All right. Sounds like
See you
a
then.
plan.